grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind, then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weak until the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger, yellow and black, we're from Tigerland. Fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind, then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weak until the final siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger, yellow and black, we're from Tigerland.
Right, good day everyone, welcome back to another live watch along on the channel. Hopefully all you lot are doing pretty well. Round 16, the buys are finally over. Right into the thick of it now, the back half of the year. The 9 games all returned, and we've got a beauty to kick it off. ELM final rematch, this one. The Tigers heading into town to face the Lions. Or are we going to witness another cracker tonight? The Tigers in general, they play the Gabba pretty well. I think the last 2 outings they've played there pretty, well, they haven't really picked up results necessarily, but they just play the ground well, and I feel like they're a good chance against the Lions tonight, but I'll still back in the Lions at home. Think they'll get it done. But the bigger pain thing for the Tigers is there's no Dusty, there's no Prestia, so that could really hurt them. So yeah, I expect Brisbane to win this, but it won't shock me because the Tigers are definitely in good form that they can get a bit of an upset here. So hopefully everyone's going well. Welcome to the stream. Get back another round of footy. Hopefully everyone has had a good week so far. Nothing better than a bit of Thursday night footy, of course. G'day to everyone. Shout Swans man, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, VD, Jackie on Prime, playlist guy, Ollie. Hopefully you lot are going well. So around 8 odd minutes for the first bounce. As I said before, just there, no Dusty, no Precious. That's, I think, really going to hurt them in the midfield a bit, and maybe will they struggle to win something at half forward, because, you know, Dusty, I think the past few weeks has been really, really good in that sort of area. He's been definitely up there with the score involvements, and I wouldn't say he's at his best the past few weeks, but he's been really, really handy in a few of their wins. So, yeah, let's have a look at the other team list. So, yeah, Preston injured, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, well, it's illness, and then Maurice Rioli dropped. I think Cumberland is the late replacement, and then Hopper's come back from injury. It's been a while since he's been in the team, and Pickett comes back from injury, I'm pretty sure, as well. So it sort of balances out a little bit of the Tigers. You know, Hopper's quite a decent player, Pickett's an important role player. Cumberland, when he's on, is actually good, but, geez, he's had some poor games this year. And then, yeah, 𝐬𝐴 comes in. I think he was the sub last week, and Kai Loman's dropped. So, yeah, should be an absolute beauty. G'day, Deckers and Swans man. Hopefully you two are going well. Welcome. I'll tell you what though, last week's Brisbane game that I did stream, I tipped the Lions for like 21 points. Did they win? I'm pretty sure the Lions beat the Saints by around 22 or something. So I think I got the margin almost correct. Oh no, they got that goal late, I'm pretty sure. So they won by 28 in the end. But we were close. We were close. G'day, Sammy, Shah, Beckham. Hopefully you lot are going well. Yeah, no, it was because on my tipping video, Sammy, I said I tipped Brisbane by like 21 or something. They ended up winning by 28, but I was just checking to see because I'm pretty sure I was quite close to the margin. Even though it doesn't actually matter because it was the second game of the round. The first ones are the margin games. Who gonna win, you reckon, says Beckham. I think the Lions get it done. They're just always so strong. It's a safe tip at the Gabba. But the Tigers, I think, are one of the best teams at the Gabba too. So, but yeah, their outs do hurt them. Hopper needs to step up without Dusty. Yeah, I mean, look at Taranto, how good's he been going? And I think, you know, pretty much Hopper was on the same deal as well. So he needs to get lifting as well. Needs to start producing when he did a few years back. He was one of the Giants' best mids a few years ago. But yeah, his body just hasn't been right the past few years. Yeah, going well, thanks, Beckham. Hopefully going well yourself. G'day, AFL Legend. Hopefully going well, man. Lions by 20. Yeah, it's a fair tip. Lions by 29, says Sporting King. Yeah, the Saints are upset, but they let me down. Yeah, I couldn't back in the Saints. I don't know, like, it's just, there's just something with them at the moment that's off. Yeah, Brisbane have been good at Marvel. Like, that's what I thought about when tipping them. So, yeah, just back them in. But, you know, all the upset tips I've tried to do have ended up horribly wrong. I tipped Geelong the other week ago against Port. Looked good for the first half and then just fell apart. Oh, dear. G'day, Nick. Brisbane on 15. Yeah, fair tip, mate. Reckon we beat the Power on Saturday. Honestly, I think you guys are a really good chance. Because, yeah, teams off the bye haven't been too great. And I think the Dons... Like, that loss was obviously poor last week, but I wouldn't take too much out of it because losses like that happen to a young side like the Dons, and like after the bye as well, they look pretty bad after quarter time. So, yeah, expect them to be up and about. And there's Sammy Draper come back this week. I mean, Cross, all I have to do is bloody look. Fucking team lists are out, and I can't be bothered. I don't think he is. I think it's just unchanged. Yeah, it is. But it's a big test for them. You know, at the G2. Gonna see how they do go. Toronto for the Brownlow, says Godric. I think he's a good chance, man. He's averaging almost 2 goals a game, which is just ridiculous. Like, bloody hell. I think he's definitely in the All-Australian talks now. Still right our chances, even though we've got... Yeah, I like our chances too, AFL Legend. It's very... hard to see, though, because we haven't beaten a team 9th or higher on the ladder this year. Like, we haven't really been able to beat good teams this year. The only, I guess, good teams we've beaten ladder position-wise is Gold Coast. That was round 1. And then the Tigers, honestly, I felt we played our best. We were really good. So I felt that was a great game. So, yeah, it's going to be a hard one to predict tomorrow night because I can definitely see us up and about and winning, but I don't know. But I have to say, though, I think given we are a young side and how we have been playing, we usually seem to play a lot better when the confidence is up and about, but we drop confidence really easily, and that seems to disrupt our play. So maybe that win last week, it gets us up and about. I don't know. Draper's out for the next 3. Oh, yeah, okay. Right, there you go then. Yeah, I still think they are quite a good chance. I saw somewhere like they've been terrible defensively as of late. Like they're one of the worst teams in the comp for defending ball movement, which is been odd because I feel like defensively they've actually been okay, but maybe as of late they've been a little bit out of form with that. And apparently 𝐓𝐡𝐞 has been playing under an injury cloud as well. But Ridley's been in great form. I'm not even going to hang out with Gold Coast with Bitter on Saturday. Oh yeah, nice. I'm guessing you're going to the Pies and Suns game. That should be horrific, mate. We'll enjoy. Hopefully, yeah, I think the atmosphere will be good that game because I'm pretty sure it's going to be sold out from what I've seen on Twitter. Are you going to stream tomorrow night's game, the grand final? Yeah, I will, Beckham. But by the way, I'm actually going to be away, but I'm still going to stream it. Yeah, I'm heading up this weekend just to see a bit of family and my cousins and stuff up the coast. So, yeah, no, I'll still stream it tomorrow night, but the quality will be obviously decreased a bit. It won't have all these graphics and everything. We'll just have my face cam and probably a little AFL scoreboard, something, I don't know. But it'll be the best I can do. But yeah, definitely going to stream it tomorrow night, but yeah. G'day, Fearless. Hopefully going well, mates. Surely back Richmond tonight. Oh, the outs are a bit... it's hard to back them in with the outs they have. I still think they're a good chance because I play the ground well. And I saw that they've been showing that one of the best team in the competition as of late with scores when going inside 50. So they've been really efficient. And this is the thing with the Tigers. I felt at the start of the year they're actually playing quite well, but they just didn't execute. But now they are, and look at them. I feel like they are one of the most informed teams in the comp. So, and I feel like I'm knock off the Lions tonight with that. Bloody hell. Yeah, head up for the Pies game. Never been in Queensland looking forward to it. Yeah, no, nice, man. Well, yeah, have fun, mate, and obviously all safe travels and all that stuff. G'day, Adrian. Hopefully going well, mate. And Anth, in my opinion, I think Carlton will be leading most of the game, but my Hawks will run away. Yeah, it's a massive danger game for Carlton. And again, off the bye, teams haven't been so good this year with it. So, yeah, I actually think the Hawks can definitely get up. But I've just backed in the Blues just because I feel like they've got to lift. And do they lift? Probably just fool's gold with that win over the Suns. I don't know. Yeah, it's a big hit. Houston with Dusty. Alright, does your team listen to the media like Carlton does? The Swans are. I think all teams, I guess, listen to it a bit, but not too much. Swans are on for a 2-game winning streak at the Cats SCG. Fact. Oh, wouldn't mind that. Yeah, bloody hell. Wouldn't mind actually having the SCG as a fortress again this year. Anyways, this game. The Lions and the Tigers. Massive game here. So, yeah, let's have a quick look at the live ladder. So the Tigers are sitting at 12th. They've won the last 3 of their games. And if they win this game tonight, they move to 30 points and they'll temporarily be in the 8. Obviously, the Cats, Gold Coast, Fremantle and Adelaide will play, though, and can easily overtake them. But they're sitting on an okay percent, 102.4 in the air. For the Brisbane Lions, well, they're a game clear currently of 4th with Melbourne. And their percentage looking pretty healthy, so... I expect the Lions to win this game, given they're at home with the outs of Dusty and down Presti could hurt them too. I think Presti's actually been in good form for them as of late. Bloody hell, why does my timer always do that? I don't know why. But anyway, it should be a beauty tonight. Can the Tigers get the upset with the Lions? Show their class as they're one of the top 4.5 teams in the comp and get it done at home. It is the elimination final rematch from last year underway at the Gabba Thursday night footy as the Big O had a great game last week. It's the first clearance inside 50 here for the Lions. Nice roving from McCarthy there. Now Zach Bailey breaks the Rioli tackle. Is he going to go for home? Zach Bailey tries to straighten up and he misses. Well, fast start there for the Lions. Zach Bailey almost on the end of one. Also saw that... the Tigers have definitely been very good defensively as of late. I think Nick Vlosson's been really, really good individual-wise. Tigers lost both games and Queensland by 2 points. Yeah, no, I've been unlucky. Yeah, good thanks, Vito. Hopefully going well yourself, mate. Oh, geez, Charlie Cameron, we've been 20 seconds in and he's already had a bit of a blood rule. Bloody hell. It's all happening. Over there, Country Roads tonight. Oh, well, won't be hearing it at the moment because Charlie Cameron's off with the blood rule. Oh, bloody hell. Jeez. First contest, 𝐼𝐶 and bloody Charlie Cameron go nose in. That would have hurt. Jack Rewalt, good tackle from Payne, falls out to 𝐼𝐶, now Taranto, hands it over to Shea Bolton. Bolton's been in some great form too, only as far as Dunkley. Nice tackle from Shea, but 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐻 able to distribute and gives it to Dunkley, hacks it forward. Numbers here for the Lions, good spore from Reinhart at ground level, Devon Robertson. And that's on the ball. He's got to have a good game, Robertson, because yeah, he's been in the team as of late. And it seems that our selection of the line side's coming out of Premier. A few young players dropped the last few weeks. Anyway, Dan Rioli now on centre wing. Inside ball to Dylan Grimes. Now Tyler Young. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Phil, this bloody Bolter at the start of the year was so inconsistent. He looked awful, but he's really tightened up as of late. Anyway, Darcy Wilmot with the long arms, as I always like to say. Bloody hell, they're long. Anyway, boundary throw him. You're watching the Ashes? No, not really, VD. Maybe when it's on. Flick it on for a bit, but I'm not really too much of a cricket guy, I'll be honest. Saw the highlights, obviously, and yeah, Pat Cummins had a fantastic batting session, whatever the fuck you call it, when he came in. Clutched up, as they say. Anyway, Danaher, great mark overhead on Bolter. So yeah, Joe Danaher working high up the ground whilst Hipwood playing a little bit deeper. Seems how they run at the moment, the Lions. But 𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐻 now. Important in for the Lions, of course, from last week. Now Bolton, not the greatest hands. Dunkley intercepts. Who can he find inside 50 towards a 2-on-2? It's a 2-on-1 actually. Rayner drops the mark. And that's going to be free to McIntosh. Don't know what that was for. Probably a high contact. Yeah, definitely great for Legend. He's been great as of late. Right now out across to Jackie Ross. Inboard hand pass to 𝐼𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐻. Chips it over the top to Bolton. Back inboard now to Ross. Good ball moving here from the Tigers. Graham. Low kick inside 50 towards the pocket. Great kick. Cumberland on the end of it. Great ball movement there from the Tigers. And to end into Cumberland. Well, it's on his wrong side. So if we can slot this. So he's been, obviously, on the other side, Cumberland. He's had some good moments, but some poor moments. Has cost his spot in the team. He'd love a goal here to kick things off for the first goal of the game. Across the face. And that is out in the full. Not a good kick. Yeah, no, he's picked up from Queensland, Fearless, and then delisted, and I think he got picked up again or something. Yeah, he had a cracking second half of the year last year. And Bolter in front position, gets the spore forward. McIntosh hands it over to Pickett, back in the team. And we're going to throw. Impossible. Yeah, head of the other week. Go over, mate. It's yeah, no, it's a nice feeling. Obviously, cheers for all the support again. G'day, Riley. Just on a break of work. Hope yeah, going well. Thanks, mate. Hopefully, work's treating you well. And yeah, we're going to stream anyway. Taranto kick 4. Jeez, that has to be 15. You're joking, Umpy. Wilmot a bit unlucky there. Nank, good position there, and he just kicks out on the full. Huh. Fucking hell. So nice to, yeah, no, it's fair enough, Riley, mate. Leicester now switches across Harris Andrews. What a game he had last week, eh? It was superb. I think that Payne, Leicester and Andrews combo is going to be key for the deep end of the season for the Lions. Got to get that working. Got to get that strong. Anyway, beautiful kick that was. Splits the middle and finds McCluggage. In ball kick now to Dunkley. Oh, sorry, that's Conor McKenna, the Irishman. Where's he kick that to? He's tried to kick to the bloody... the messenger. Anyway, Lions still have the ball. What a tackle that was from Pickett, but got him high. Free to Wilmot. Short kick to Zach Bailey. You'll play on now, Robertson. Deep kick inside 50. Rayner gets up. Can't take the mark. Crumbing from Hipwood. The snap kick. Wrong side of the post. Just the two behinds kick off this game. Broad now will take the kick in. Looks to be out in the full, but borderline stays in, or is that out? It's out in the full. Starcevich now sets it up for the Flyers. Tyler Young with the spore. Whacked forward from the Nank. Beautiful hands. Robertson. Snapping ball. Centering ball. Could fall out to a Lions Guernsey here. Nice chase from McKenna. Centering ball. Who's up? Vlosten. Spools it through. Jeez, I think that was worth an appeal for a deliberate because it was outside the 6 and Vlosten clearly spooled it through. Oh, bloody hell. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Felt like that could have been a shout for deliberate. Anyway, Vlosten now will kick it in. Out of the fence he goes. Starcevich reads the ball beautifully. Now Jasper Fletcher in his third game. High kick. Vlosten under it. Great mark. Vlosten now wants to go down the middle. And Cumberland used the body illegally there. That's a free go on Dunkley's ball. Gives it to Kitty Coleman. Usually great. User by foot. Goes inside 50. Oh, almost McCarthy. And Broad. Oh, he's trying to be paid the mark. Don't think he would have been paid it because there's clear hands on McCarthy. Now Vlosten settles to Cochin. Shaw kicked Dopper. Good to see him back out on the field all healthy. Dopper now will set it up down the line. Andrews in a prime position. So I think early on the Tigers are struggling to find some options in the air. Just they keep on turning it over. We'll give it away freeze. Now Jared Berry. I'll tell you what though, I miss Jared Berry's perm. The long hair. Just doesn't look the same with it. Oh, Cam Rayner, what a mark. Oh, he hasn't been paid it. You're kidding me, Ball's still alive. Now Lockie Neal. Hoofs it forward towards a 2-on-1. Beautiful defending from Bolter, but only as far as Dunner, and he snaps it home for the first of the evening. I'll tell you what, how was that not paid? You got to be kidding me. I have to have a look at this again. Wowee. No chatty for tomorrow. Yeah, no. That is calf midweek training. Bloody hell. Let's see this again. Oh, that's unlucky. He didn't really control it. Oh, yeah. Probably borderline. Yeah, that hurt. Read that beautifully from the bolted defensive act. And the Lions finally on board with a goal. With their early dominance, Samson Ryan in the ruck. Dishes it out in the direction of Bolton. And across now to Ross. He plays it to Reinhart, one of the Brownlow favourites. Ooh, bit of a fumble there. Dunkley did well on the one-on-one. Dishes over now towards Jasper Fletcher. He plays on to 𝐼𝐴𝐺𝐝. Going to go deep towards a one-on-one. It's Bailey and it's Grimes. Who's free? Nope, sorry, that's Robertson. And it's a free Robertson. Jeez, in that goal, really... Yeah, not going to lie, it looked like a carbon copy of that winner last year. Bloody hell. Anyway, short kick. Nice pick up for Robertson. Finds 𝐓𝐡𝐞 on his favoured side. He can snap this home or try and thread the needle. Well, good start here for Brisbane. Tigers struggling to find options in their forward half. Keep on turning it over. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 now will line up. Anyway, 𝐓𝐡𝐞, can he slot this home for the Lions second? It was Danaher with the one goal. Now, can the other key forward 𝐓𝐡𝐞 slot another? That kick looks beautiful. What a kick. Just, I tell you what, 𝐓𝐡𝐞's always erratic with his goal kicking, but when he flushes them, they do look good. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 kicks the Lions second. Now. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 would look so goofy for some reason. Yeah, it does a little bit. I'll tell you what though, bloody, I swear like he just cops way too much criticism. A beautiful ball movement there from the Lions. And 𝐓𝐡𝐞, what a kick that is. Oh, it fell over when he kicked it. Yeah, that's probably why you said that, Swans, man. But anyway, early dominance here for the Lions. The last 6 inside 50s they have had. Another centre clearance comes their way. Ground ball to be won here. Broad. Instantly tackled from Bailey and McCarthy. Ball up. Jeez, Dunkley already has 7 touches. That's insane. Danaher, kick forward. Cameron back out there. Can he break the tackle? Incorrect disposal. A nice tackle from Taranto. Got KO finally. Yeah, nice, man. Hopefully, whilst you've subscribed to the platform, it doesn't glitch and buffer and all that crap for you like it does sometimes. Shea Bond whacks it forward. Judson Clark. Now Liam Baker, beautiful evasion. Taranto now just hacks on the shoe forward. There's a forward to Cumberland. Needs to win this one-on-one. He beats Kitty Coleman. He gets a little chip kick forward. Judson Clark, beautiful. He can roll into goal. And he misses. He's got to kick those. Well, finally, Tigers on the board with the score. Just the one behind. Jeez, they made it work, though. Cumberland did well to win that 50-50. Hacked it forward, and oh, he's got to kick those ones. Judson Clark, another one of those Verge players. Hopping out. Marlon Pickett, a high kick towards the pocket. They have numbers here, the Lions, but beautiful roving from Liam Baker, but another shot missing. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 for Brownlow, hot take. 7 ground balls, the Lions way. Always one of the more underrated stats, I think, in the game of AFL. You need to win those to be up and about. Anyway, overlapping hand pass now. Will Ashcroft in the midfield, streaming forward towards a one-on Lincoln McCarthy. He's got the set. Couldn't take the mark. Socket forward from 𝐓𝐡𝐞. And that's out in the full. Well, the Lions are just getting their forward half way too easily at the moment. 2 goals through 15 to 0 goals 2-2. Halfway through the first term. As Grimes boots it out of the fence. Andrews in the good spot. Couldn't take the mark. Hopper good roving. Gets it out. Jadden short. Whacks it forward and is not preferred. That's a good kick. Finds Samson Ryan on the wing. Now can the Tigers go in here? Samson Ryan wants to go with a quick kick. And that works to Cumberland. He's had a few early touches. Now Judson Clark. Can he repay himself? He's going to centre the ball up. It's a good spot for McIntosh. Not paid the mark. Jeez, that's similar to the Rayner one. It looked like he had enough for the mark, but umpies just aren't paying them. That's got to be a mark. How control of it. Yeah, geez, there's been really good. There's already been 2 no calls so far. Kitty Coleman on a good kick. And Jadden Short, oh, he can boot these home. He can boot these home. Well, isn't it like he's had 5 shots at goal outside 50 and he's kicked, 5 goals, 0 touches inside 50 in the past 2 weeks. Here's his chance. It's a long kick. Oh, it's just automatic with Jadden Short. What a kick. Another sweet spot of a kick that is. 1 goal 2, 2 goals 3. Tigers on the board. G'day, Noah. Hopefully going well, mate. Something. Well, what's with Jadden Short though and his long range kicking? Just flushes them with ease. It always feels mentally easy to slot them home from a big distance though, because it's just like a bit further out, and if you miss, fair enough. How about that? He's always known as a great kick of the footy though, Jadden Short. G'day, Straw. Anything about Charlie Cameron or Bolden? Oh, that's a tough one because Bolden's been a bit more in the midfield this year, so it's hard to compare. But I think this year, probably just Charlie Cameron. Gee, Shea Bolden I think's been in better form as of late. So I say at the moment Shea Bolden, but this year probably Charlie Cameron just. Oh, geez, Bolden's dropped the mark. There's a bit of time though. Gets out of the fence. Geez, Jack Pater, the good spot. The Pater very well. As it has been. Payne taking the number 1 defender. Number 1 forward, I should say. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Hey, Phyllis. I ain't bulked a good mark. Bolter, what in the world was that? Oh, to be fair, it worked. Judson Clark just couldn't mark it.
Brisbane did look a little bit hotter around the footy early. Played a competitive game.
8 minutes to go in this first quarter. Tigers starting to get back into this game. Lockie Neal. Instantly tackle from 𝐼𝐶 𝐿𝐼𝐿. 𝐼𝐶 now. Backs it forward. Lean back and can go and get it. Can't get the footy. Now McInerney with a hat kick forward. Jeez, that's a great mark from Vlosten. He's going to find the corridor to 𝐼𝐶. Good movement here. Now Daniel Rioli loves to run and carry. This man is going to launch it inside 50 towards the pocket. It's not really a great kick. Andrew is able to mop up. Hands weren't great though. And hand passes out for a brand new throw. Dev Robertson now. Hands out to Payne. McKenna now. Acts it forward. Joe Berry spoil. McCluggage. Out to Berry. Nice tackle from Tyler Young, but he gets it out. Berry does, and now McCluggage can go. Out to Archie. Out to the running man of Ashcroft. Who can he find inside 50? It's a good kick in the direction of Charlie. Oh, he just can't get the set. That's unlucky. Anyway, out go the other end potentially for the Tigers. Graham instantly tackled from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Great pressure. Ball up. Yeah, no, Rioli's definitely putting out a good year. I think every game he's had over 20 touches or something. Wilmot now. That's nice. Gains a few metres now. Launches inside 50. He's Vlosten up again. Ball from Bolter was good, but it falls to 𝐸𝐶𝐞. Can't get a hand pass out. 𝐸𝐶, is that deliberate? Oh, he disguised that well, I think, 𝐸𝐶. $6:23 to play in this first term. 2 goals for to 1 goal 2. Inside 50 stop achieved for the Lions. Vlosten tackle, ball up. 30 inside 50 to 8 the Lions way. Big over the hit out. Charlie Cameron, beautiful body work. Oh, he got to kick that one earlier. Nice pressure there from Vlosten. Other behind here for the Lions. That's 2 goals 5. Rolling now with a kick in. Falls out to Ross. Plays on now to Jaden Short. In-ball pass to Broad. Trying to find that overlapping man, but elects to hit the corridor to Tyler Young. Moves it now inside 50. Ryan the flyer. Couldn't get there. Nice crumbing there from Clark. Chance for Hopper. He's back in the side. Jacob Hopper. But he can't convert for his first goal in a while. Another point here. Jeez, it's been points galore. 2 goals 5 for 1 goal 3. McKenna now will kick in. Out of the fence he goes. Jeez, he puts 𝐬𝐿𝐴 𝐸𝐿𝐴 on the pump, and that's a lovely mark. 1 on 2. Short kick to 𝐸𝐴. Now plays on. Right, a bit of a fly. 𝐸𝐿𝐴. Out of Berry, out of 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Oh, that looked like a throw. I don't know. Ashkoff, though, breaks a tackle inside 50. Good kick. Charlie Cameron. He can line up for his first. Well contained from Jimmy Webster last week and Harry Cunningham the week before. He's had to have a game in a while where he's been able to let loose off the chain and kick a few. This is his chance tonight to kick his first. For goal 250 and a Lions Guernsey. Misses Robertson a good spot. Oh, jeez. Could have taken that mark. Be on a throw in here for the Lions. Zach Bailey. Instantly tackled. Big go the hit out, but only goes as far as Broad. He launches out of the fence. It's Berry and Pickett to go at it. Berry did well. Hands it out to Dunkley. Back on the ground. Now McKenna getting a few touches in this first term. Kick towards the pocket. Not a bad kick, but Cameron unable to mark. It's a good question, Godric. Why didn't he go that snap? He was in a good spot too. 𝐸𝐿𝐴 having a good first term now. Dunkley snap towards goal. Well defended from Bolter. Not a good kick, but Clark can crush the pack here. He did well. Robertson able to regather the footy. Not a great hand pass to 𝐸𝐴, and now the Tigers off the turnover. They could go here. He did well. Good body work there from Robertson. Now Wilmot. And a good composed kick out to Robertson. He's been in some good form, 𝐸𝐴 Wilmot, the second-year player. Now Dunkley. In-ball kick. Connor McKenna. Out across now to 𝐼𝐴.
𝐼𝐴 60 from goal. Open goal spur at the moment for the Bigs to lead back into. 𝐕 fills that space now.
𝐼𝐴 now centering ball. Danaher in a good spot here. Oh, falls out the back to Jared Berry with an easy chesty. And he can go back and send the Lions lead here. Bloody hell. As easy as you like.
Jared Berry 6 behinds in his 9 games against Richmond without a goal. He can rectify that here. Give the Lions a handy little break as we head towards quarter time.
2.5 minutes to play here. Important kick here for the Lions to extend their lead out to a bit of a buffer. Jared Berry should be slotting this one. Jeez, he made the umpire work there, but sneaks it home. 3 goals, 5-23. 1 goal, 3-9.
Relief from Jared Berry as that one sneaks inside the right post. Brisbane up by 14 points as we approach the first break.
Jared Berry's goal extends the Lions lead out to 14 points.
This is the bonus about having some key forwards. You've got to be concerned. You've got to make sure you try and bring it to ground. That's where Pickett left. Berry just fell straight into his lap. Goes back and kicks much. Broad goal. Bit of push in there. McIntosh.
Back in the middle we go. Shea Bolton with a slap, but only as far as 𝐷. He boots it forward towards half forward. Foot race here between McCarthy and Jaden Short. McCarthy twists and turns. The left foot inside 50. And a good mark there from Bolter. Geez, he's having a good game so far on Danaher, I have to say. Apart from his spall directly to him, I think he's been doing well one-on-one so far. Broad now out across. On the other side of the ground, he plays on. Launches down the line towards the next contest. Rowell can fly. Oh, sorry, it was Cumberland. Couldn't mark. Leston out. High kick round the corner. In a good spot here, Grimes. 𝐼𝐴 works. Slaps it forward to 𝐸𝐿agridge. That was clean. Very clean. Yeah, more defending there from Grimes. Boundary throw him.
The Lions have got him in and around the stoppage. 13 clearances to 3. And then when it spreads out as well, they're just hugging the football more. 35 ground ball gets to 12. That's a walloping, isn't it?
Colchin goes in and under. And pass now to Wilmot. Ground ball. 𝐸𝐿agridge. He's had a good first term. Lockie Neal a chance now from 50. Misses. Both teams been pretty inaccurate in front of goal so far. 3 goals, 6 and 1 goal, 3. They've been peppering the scoreboard. The Lions just haven't been able to hit the big sticks too convincingly.
Tigers have stabilised the situation while Brisbane have got back on top in the last 5 minutes. They lead it by 15 points.
G'day Aussie Chum fan, welcome to the stream, mate. If you're going well. Deep kick now. Good mark from Berry. He's having a good first quarter. Minute to play here. Can the Lions find another goal? And across to 𝐬𝐿𝐴 𝐿𝐴. Who can he find inside 50? It's towards the pocket. Falls out the back for a boundary throw. Both teams look pretty inaccurate. Doesn't look like it'll be 200 points this stream. No, I doubt it. Bloody hell, that was... I would ever forget that game. Absolute beauty of a stream that was. Another boundary throw.
Continue to roll in, particularly here at Gabba. Home team is giving the crowd a big thrill. 43 blasts.
39 seconds to play. Can the Lions find a goal from this stoppage? Bank kicks it out, and that's going to go as far as Wilmot. And he can go back after the siren. Yeah, good. Thanks, Zach. Hopefully going well yourself, mate. Seems like a bit of a cold-air already at the Lions too.
First pick in the 21 draft, taking it. Pick 16 overall from 𝐸𝐿𝐴. Just found a role. Found a role and playing it well. Every game this year really cemented his spot.
𝐼𝙗𝐿 off for the siren. He'll go. It's making a 21-point lead here for the Lions. Kicks on its way. Looks good. That's a goal. Over the line. 𝐼𝙗𝐿 kicks a goal after the siren to give it a 21-point lead. 4 goals 6. 31 goal 3 to 9. And to be honest, this should be a bit higher of a margin, I have to say. Lions have been pretty bad in front of goal, but they're just dominating really this first term. 21 points the margin it is at quarter time. Have a look at the stats. Going to meet the Swans boys at the MCG on Wednesday. Can't wait. Yeah, nice, man. Should be good. Bloody oath. What day do we play the Tigers next week? Oh, we play them Thursday. Okay. Bloody hell. I don't know why we're getting blessed with all these primetime games. I mean, obviously it's because of our grand final run last year. But yeah, with how we've been going, we're definitely not going to be getting any chance 7 games next year. Anyway, dominant first term from the Lions. They look good. Could obviously neaten up with their shots at goal, but some of the Tigers too, they've been inaccurate when having a few shots at goal as well. 19 to 9 inside 50s here for Brisbane. Plus 10 clearances, plus 3 centre clearances, plus 7 stoppage clearances, plus 18 contested possessions. This is an all-time smacking on the stat sheets at the moment. These are convincing stats in the Lions' favour. The Tigers are struggling a bit early on. But I feel like, in a way, the defence is holding up okay. But still are leaking goals. Dunkley's had a great start in this game. He's already had 10 touches and a mark. 𝐬𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐸 with 9. And a clearance. Broad with 8. Clearance leader is Neil, of course, with 3. Now, 4 intercept possessions for Dunkley. Contested possession leader is 𝐬𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐸 with 6. After saying 𝐬𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐸 has had a good start in this game as well. He looks to be up and about. 3 inside 50s for Ashcroft. He's had 3 kicks, 3 inside 50s. How about that? And Devon Robertson leading the score involvements with 5. Well, there you go. Yeah, man is going leader. Broad with 209. But yeah, Tigers are struggling to find options in their forward half, really. Can't really get it down there too much. But, you know, Lions are definitely one of the top forward half teams in the comp. And they've been all over them this first term. Tigers have a big second. Yeah, you hope so. Because what the stats do suggest, the defence have been pretty good the last few weeks, and they've been very good when going inside 50, but I think they're just getting smacked around the ball a bit too much early on. But yeah, plenty of mids getting the ball early though for Brisbane. It's been a really even spread. 𝐬𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐸 has 9 touches. Jared Berry has 4 marks and 7 touches and a contested possession. You know, Dunkley has 10. Robertson playing a little bit on the ball and a bit of half forward with 7 and 2 marks. Lachie Neale has 7 and 3 clearances. Getting plenty of output from their star players.
Danger is back for the Cats. Still nobody for the Swans, and Chad Warner is out with a calf injury. Both teams looking to keep their finals hopes alive. Catch it from 7 p.m. right here on Fox Footy for the best analysis in the business. Sydney and Geelong. All right, we've got a domination from the Brisbane Lions at the moment. 21 points. Contest and clearance workday is streets ahead of Richmond.
They are, you're right, it has been dominant. So they're plus 18 contested possessions, plus 21 ground ball gets, plus 10 clearances. They've only scored 4 behinds from stoppages. So they've got to convert it to scores. Should probably be 5 goals in front, I think. And in actual fact, the only goal Richmond scored was actually from a Brisbane error. So they let themselves down, they're dominating. You get a hat kick out of the defensive 50, it's got to clear the 50-yard. And you've also got to have your players further afield standing in front. They kick it's probably the worst player they could have. This is Jaden Shaun, who could have kicked that from 60.
G'day, Brock, Colin, Brisbane. They've had a good start, mate. How do you feel about 𝐓𝐴𝐿 and Buddy out? Well, we've been playing better with Buddy so far this year, so it's sort of, it sort of like works in a way. I feel like a forward half can work better without him at times. Yeah, Warner's a bit of a big out, because he gives us our drive out of the midfield, and loves to take the game on. So it's a bit of a pain. So I feel Heaney's got to have a match-up, I think, on Dangerfield. We've got to have a physical midfielder in there, because Dangerfield's very good with those, bursting out of stoppages and around the ball too. Anyway, dominant first team here from Brisbane, up by 21 points at the quarter-time break. Richmond need to find a way to get back in this game. Really are struggling around the ball. Yeah, the margin could really be more. 4 goals, 6-2. They've been inaccurate. Hey, Jesse, come on, Richmond, you win tonight. We can go to the 8. Yeah, you'll be in there, I think, temporarily. Because, I think we all expect Adelaide to be at least north, and a few other games have to go in the Tigers' favour. But, yeah, this will be a huge win for them, especially at the Gabba, because they've been in great form. But so far, this first term, they're getting pumped in another centre clearance. Centre clearances in general. That's 5-1 now. Barry had a very good first term. Instantly tackled from Jordan, short ball up. Anyway, Neil now. Dunkley breaks the tackle. Neil. Snap kick towards a 1-on-1. And it's a free going Bolter's way. But yeah, I have to say that Bolter 1-on-1 done there. He's had a good start to this game. Bolter now launches out of the fence with a wobbly kick. What in the world was that? Lester with the doubles fist up. Penalty throw. Lockie Neal now. Hands it out to McCluggage. Now to Lester. They can pump it long. Inside 50. High ball towards the pocket. Dunner in a good spot. Takes the mark. And he gets his hands on his first contested mark of the game inside 50. It's on the wrong side, though, so it might be tricky for him. But, he slots home the ones from the boundary usually. And the awkward sort of shots. Read it really well. Joe Dunn for his second. Drills at home. The Lions with the first of the second. 29-point margin it is now. Oh, sorry, 27. Good start from the Brizzy Lions. Again, just already right off the bat, just smacking them in clearances and locking the ball in their forward half already. Only a minute and a half into this play, second quarter too.
The Lions have started off so well this quarter, and a lot of it's due to the new recruit Dunkley. 11 disposals, 5 contested possessions. Is aware of Tim Taranto around the stoppage, as you're seeing many of them up there.
Yeah, gotta love that Danaher's Danaher's goal songs, Let It Go. All right, back in the middle. Dunkley again, another clearance come the Lions' ways. Jeez, they're really starting to dominate in that area now. Towards half forward, Broad under the pump. Ashcroft taps it to keep it in. Beautiful pickup. Oh, just in forward to Charlie, not very nicely. And better throw. Really, really slow start here now for the Tigers. They had a few minutes in that first term when they seemed to look okay, but not really looking the good so far. They've been dominating with time in their forward half. McCluggage now gets it out to Jared Berry. Chance for McKenna. An old-fashioned Irishman kick there, just whacked it on the boot. Good tackle there from Cameron. Umpire's ball won the stoppage there. He's looked great, but remember around 20 last year? Yeah, geez, that was something. But that obviously has to do with the Lions at the G, because that was before they won their semi-final game against Melbourne. I just think as well, like when the Lions are up and about by a big margin at the Gabba, they just do not fold. Like, it's very rare. Oh, jeez, I think that was a bit of a pill there for an out in the full. It's out in the full, isn't it? Oh, okay, I don't know why that wasn't. Anyway, booted out of the fence from McIntosh. Judson Clark can't take the mark. Plays on hand, passes out, only as far as Neil. Out to McKenna. Has a bit of time. He can launch from 55. The big Irishman towards the square. 𝐼𝐴 has kicked the beauty. Oh, what a kick and what a goal. Lions are really starting to put on the scoreboard pressure now. 42 points to 9. 6 goals, 6 to 1 goal 3. Well, there we go. McKenna on the end of one. He's been in some good form too, Conor McKenna. He's starting to really drive a little bit more from half-back, obviously with Dean Rich out. They've lost a bit of that, so he's definitely been taking the game on a bit. Bloody hell. So 5 minutes ago, I opened up like my YouTube feed. I saw that that Studi fella was streaming the game. And then I like check again. I think he's ended his stream. Oh dear. Yeah, it's sort of hard, Zach. Like I'd love to, but I don't know. It's just like... Yeah, I don't know if I'm just wanting to continue it. Obviously, I don't know. It's just sort of like time consuming. 6 clearances to 1. Wowee. And this is the second term. Bailey now. Inboard to McInerney. The big O launches inside 50. Can they find another contested mark? Broad though. The good mark. Yeah, bloody hell, come on. I mean, it's fair enough, he can do what he wants, but bloody hell, he can't end the stream this early on. I think the Tigers can still somewhat get back into this game. They just need a bit of momentum. Do you think your team can get it done tomorrow night at the CG? Yeah, I think we can, but went in to play really well. I mean, obviously, no shit, but we haven't beaten any good opposition really this year. Like, that's been our struggle. And against good sides, we've played well in the patches, but we haven't been able to play for a full four-quarter effort. And I think both teams' midfields have been really inconsistent this year, so I think we've got to really beat them with ball movement. Because when we get our transition game and our corridor use really clicking, we could be a great side. Now pressure's got to be up and about. I think the past 2 weeks there has been. But yeah, I think just got to match well with the Cats in the midfield. Or even try and beat it, to be honest. Got to really try and nullify Dangerfield. Anyway, Lesson out. Hand passes inboard to Ashcroft. Can they go in here? The Lions gets the Charlie out. What a hand pass that was. Charlie Cameron. Oh, wow. They put it on a clinic, the Lions now. What a kick from Charlie. And here comes the country roads. 7 goals, 6:48. No, goal 3-9. Jeez, I thought we were expecting a cracking contest tonight. What the hell is this? Oh, talk about a percentage boost potentially for Brisbane. How about this? Fucking hell, wow. This is, yeah, bit of a shocking performance from Richmond so far. They're just getting burnt on transition and around the ball, everything. Is 200 on the cards to 200 streams in a row. Anyway, now kick towards half forward for the Tigers. Chance for Graham on the snap. There's the bounce. Nothing to cheer about there. Another point there for the Tigers. Lions best team in the competition to be able to go all the way. Yeah, I'm loving what the Lions are doing this year. Obviously, they've had their inconsistencies, I think, with hitting the scoreboard well. Oh, Big O's giving away a free. Sampson's Ryan's ball. $38-point margin in favour of the Lions, but the Tigers are rare inside 50 here. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝 Leicester, high kick. We're just going to be paid 15. Pickett back on the team. Out to the direction of Baker. Now chance for Broad. Who can he find? High centering ball. Chance here for a few Tigers. Dan Rioli, he's fast. Just got an unlucky bounce. 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻, how clean is that? Beautiful movement, but he's kicked it straight to Noah Bolter. I think they're done for finals this year, Lockie. Probably, I'd say, I feel like they'll get into the game. I feel like they'll pick up a few more wins this year. But I reckon probably around 12th. Jeez, what pressure that is from McCarthy. But Vloss's kick, it just got away now. Big roost, I think that was from Grimes. Deep kick. Miller was up there. Jasper Fletcher now. Clean player he is. And boundary throwing. Let's not forget, Colin got smashed here against Brisbane. Yeah, no, like when Brisbane are on, they are a deadly team at the Gabba. This is why I felt our loss against them wasn't too bad, to be honest. And we probably should have gone to beat by more because the lines were inaccurate. But yeah, the bottom line is it's very hard to win at this venue. Jasper Fletcher now. Out of the fence he goes. Good mark here from Vlossen. And there's always something after the bye as well. So yeah, maybe this is affecting the Tigers. Look a bit rusty. William Street, Port versus Bombers. RB away for the weekend, so yeah, probably not, mate. No chance now for Taranto. Can he snap one home? No, he cannot rush through for a point. 1 goal, 5-11. And 50 metres, okay. Just Ben Miller was almost on the mark there. I'm just heading up to the coast just to see a bit of family and my cousins and stuff, just for the weekend. And a kitty coming, just wobbly kick, but finds Robertson. Jeez, I thought it was another 50 for a sec. Bloody hell. Robertson now. Kick towards the lead of 𝐬𝐿𝐼𝐻. On the lead now. Danaher, almost gets up. Jeez, that would have been something. On Boz ball. Yeah, no, it should be good. It should be good to catch up with a few of them. Ross now hacks it out of the fence. And that is out the full. Yes, it is. Yeah, that kick aboard from Andrews to Ashcroft. Last it out now from Vlosten. Andrews out of Ashcroft. Now Kitty Coleman. Trying to get on his left, he can't. Gives it back to Andrews. Just whacks it on the shoe inside 50. Good mark there from Vlosten. High tackle coming the Tigers' way here. Ross is free and half back.
I mean, they're doing the best they can with the onslaught that's coming their way. And 28 inside 50s, they're under siege, so the scoreboard looks bad, but it could be a lot.
Now Tyler Young now down the line. Shea Bond's been quiet, but he did well there to get the hands out. Ross. Oh, jeez, what's he doing there? Drop the ball. McCluggage off the turnover. Here come the Lions. Hipwood gets out of Ashcroft. Now to McCluggage. Beautiful play here. Who can they find inside 50? The leading man of 𝐷𝐼𝐻𝐪. Can't take the mark, but that's going to be an in the back free. Here's Wake. Geez, he can probably roost it from here, you'd think. Ooh, can Joey slot this home? Looking to play on Big Joe. Low kick. Oh, what a kick. Zach Bailey. Jeez, that was an absolute cannon. Well,
I think Eric had a chuckle actually in the replay. He puts his hands to his face as if to say chuck. And the kick.
Well, honestly, this game's just felt like it's been broad and Vlosten as the Tigers' only good plays. The rest of the team not picking up their slack. As Zach Bailey easily converts the goal directly in front. It's 8 goals 6 now to 1 goal 5-11. Wow. This is some sort of a margin now. 43 points it is. I don't think many people were predicting this one to be a 40-plus point win. Been in some good form, Zach Bailey.
They work a lot, those kicks. Would you like to lead out to that, Richard? No, but it's amazing how many times those sort of mum kicks go in there and something happens. It's a goal assist.
43 point in the margin, and 𝐷𝐼𝐻𝐪 out the Wilmot. They've got another clearance here. Lines inside 50. Good mark there from Tyler Young. Need to find something here, Richmond. I think it's got to start around the ball. 22-7. That is an insane differential. Broad now, he's had a good game so far. That kicks out in the full. It's been Vlosten and Broad pretty good in the air, but apart from that, nothing. G'day, Lauren. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hopefully going well. Ball kick here to Dunkley. And across now to Zach Bailey. Bailey now plays on. It's a deep kick towards the pocket. Nank back in the hole. Taking the mark as any ruckman should, but oof, risky kick. Rouse Smith able to mark it. And across now to Dan Rioli. Last low kick there. Yeah, to Broad. G'day, Muzzy. Hopefully going well, mate. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, cheers, Lauren. Appreciate the kind words, mate. 100-point win. Oh, I wouldn't go to those sort of extreme levels, Swans, but at the moment it's looking like it. Tigers haven't really turned up this whole first half. They just look unfit at the moment. Umpire's ball. Ball up again. Oh, Megan, thanks for becoming a member, mate. Yeah, really appreciate it. Another one joins the Old Mates Club. I don't know why it's called the Old Mates. I don't know. It's a nice name. Rings nicer. But yeah, no, cheers. I appreciate it, Megan. So I'm disappointed. I'm guessing you're a Tigers fan, mate. And there, Barry. So yeah, it's nice because the sound effect when you ever become a member is Leo Barry star sound effect. Oh, you'll love to see it. How bloody good. Oh, wow. And Megan gifts 10 members. Oh, really appreciate it, Megan. Yeah, cheers. I do appreciate people that always chip in with a dollar or two. Don't have to, obviously, you don't want to, but wow, 10. Yeah, really appreciate it, mate. Deep kick inside 50. Lincoln McCarthy. Beautiful work. It's another now for Brisbane. On fire. It's an avalanche. It's a 49-point margin. You know what, these Southern Bombers bounce back this weekend? I think they do. But yeah, congrats to Don Chips, Matthew, Kobe, Swans Man, Playlist Guy, Just Cos, Badger, Zach, Mushy. Wait, no, he wasn't gifted one, no, lucky mate. No, he was. He was gifted one. And Swans Man, beautiful. Wow, good. So a lot of people chatting now with a beautiful icon next to their name. Well, thanks again, Megan. Really appreciate it. Yeah, now it's going to be on replay, Lockie, with 10 times. Anyway, Lions though again just breaking away from the stoppage. Zach Bailey always able to do that, and how clean was that from McCarthy? Sort of was able to tap it on the 1-on-2 in his direction. Look at this. Wowee. Anyway, Taranto's got a lift. Just not a good clearance there, a bit of a hacky one. Graham now out across to Judson Clark. Boots it forward. Who can they find? Not a good kick. Straight to Starcevic. Remember Big Chungus? Oh, mate, he's always going to be a favourite on the channel. Don't know where he is. It's been a while since he's been on the channel. The old Chungus fella. Same. Yeah, he was a good chap. Yeah, Hall of Fame. Have to add Megan on that. But no, thanks very much again, Megan. Who's Big Chungus? Oh, mate. I think. Oh, he was a great man. A great man. One of the most superb folk on the channel we've ever seen. No, it wasn't. I mean, I'm obviously being over dramatic. Pretty much, he was a guy that joined a stream like a few months ago, and yeah, he said he loved the channel and everything, and he just gifted. I think in one stream he gifted like 25 members or something. Haven't seen him since. But hopefully he's going alright. He said like he worked 2 jobs, so he's a hard working fella. Going to be streaming any other games this weekend. I'm heading up to the coast this weekend to see a bit of family, so I won't be doing too much, but I will be streaming obviously the Swans and Cats game tomorrow night in a different venue. Obviously quality will be decreased a bit. That's rushed through, but it's the best I can do. G'day Adrian, yo bro, looking very ugly this game. Yeah, wow, this is can't really believe what I'm watching. Like, I know teams off the bye have been really poor, but I mean, come on. They are just getting ripped apart in the midfield and around the ball, the Tigers. They need to get something going. They'll be ruthless in there. I mean, again, like this is the thing. Prestia is their meatball in there. Usually gets going. And I'll tell you what, Dusty's been huge for them the last few weeks. He's been able to generate a lot of scoring off his boot. So yeah, those 2 outs do hurt them. But still, they've got to make some sort of an effort. They just look totally, I wouldn't say unfit, but they're just getting outworked everywhere. So, legend, Hall of Famer of the role. Yeah, no, he was, mate. The old Chungus. Starts the pitching board now to 𝐸 McKenna, who finds Ashcroft all alone in the midfield.
Space opening up for Brisbane. They're finding the little pockets that Richmond can't find when they've got the football.
Yeah, cheers, ball, mate. Yeah, it should be good. Catching up with a few cousins and stuff.
Again, spears it low. Right under the chest of Reina.
Cammy right now in midfield. 5 minutes to play. Half-time can't come quick enough for the Tigers. They really need to head in the half-time sheds and get this contested game really working, because this is probably where it is really hurting them at the source. Kitty Coleman inside 50 on his beautiful left boot. It's a deep kick. Oh, almost McCarthy. Can they find something here? Maybe a chance for... Is that Dunkley? Can't see because he's punched over. Yeah, it was Dunkley. Ball up. Guess who got employee of the quarter yesterday? Oh, beautiful. I'm guessing it was you, Badger. Lovely stuff, mate. If it was you. Pickett. Is that ball? I think it is. Oh, buzz ball. Tigers take the lights to go. Yeah, they actually do need that. They just pump home the next 10 goals and lose by a respectable 5-point or 10-point margin. Shea Bolton whacks it out of the fence. Kitty Coleman in a good spot. Takes a nice mark. Short kick to 𝐸𝐴𝐞 𝐎𝐥𝐝. Inside 50 here. Chance. Oh, almost Lincoln McCarthy. Now Pickett. Gets the hands out only as far as Ashcroft. Hand passes inboard to 𝘚𝐼𝐵. Can he find space for a second here? High kick towards the pocket. Should be rushed through. It's out of bounds for a boundary throw. Well, was doing speed. Nah, nice, man. That's good to hear, man. Teams that won after that buys are St Kilda and Collingwood so far. Yeah, but they were against other teams who had that bye, like St Kilda beat us. We had a round 12 bye, and Collingwood beat Adelaide, who also had a round 12 bye. So, yeah, it's really, really odd. And if the trend continues this week, I wonder if there'll be a bit of noise around maybe changing the buys for next year, maybe just having the 1-0 round. Because they're saying there's going to be a mid-season trade period, which I think should come into effect. Now Samson Ryan, that's a poor kick. And the full, just how many out of the falls have they had tonight? The Tigers have been really erratic with their disposal. Sort of showing their shades of the first few games, or the first sort of block of the season where they were just terrible by foot. But this is much worse. It's a 50-point margin. Marlon Pickett now. That's a nice kick, Shea Bolton. On half forward. Can he launch it here from 50 out? He might have a chance. It's a high kick. Definitely doesn't have the distance. Don't flies though. Can Samson Ryan get up? Maybe at the back for someone. Jasper Fletcher rushes it through. That's 1 goal 6 for Richmond now. A lot of their points, remember, are rushed, so they haven't necessarily been an anchor in front of the scoreboard. McKenna, a short kick in. 𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐵 0. You go out across to Jasper Fletcher. Fletcher now towards the next contest. Good mark from Will Smith. What can they do off the turnover here, Richmond? Can they find a goal? It's been a while. It's been quite a while. Early since the first term. Well, early first term, they got their goal last time. And that's a nice mark from Liam Baker with a chesty. They can go back. Yeah, they're always unpredictable for the results, Badger. I've been inconsistent with the first Thursday and Friday night games this year. Anyway, Liam Baker was the recipient of the most courageous play last year from the Players Association. And we'll see one of the more underrated plays in the Tigers side. Can he slot it home? It's been 42 minutes and a half since their last goal, but no, that's not going to do it. Another point for Richmond. It's 1-7 now. Do you think we'll be bogged? Oh, it's a bit early on to really say. I think 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸 is having a really good game. I think so far he's definitely been up there. Dunkley's been strong in there too. Probably at the moment I'd say 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸. Yeah, they won 3 in a row before the bye. And look at them now. After the bye, they look terrible. From what we've seen so far.
Raiders going behind the ball, a minute to go. Got a really good lead. Don't want to cough one up now.
Minute to go. Can either team find a goal? Neil tagging the tackle, ball up.
Just thinking about Jasper Fletcher. Remember Peter Carey had the ball kicked to the ex-April Fletcher boss. 1999.
Booted forward from Camden McIntosh to a 1-on-1. Baker strong in the air, but Kitty Coleman stronger. It's not going to be paid that mark. Umpire's ball.
Dennis committing to the line. Well, it was a Carey, so he should take the mark. Running over the top, Ashcroft. This line's midfield. It's been a
McKenna kick round the corner.
half. McKenna's kick back towards
𝐼𝐻𝐸.
scraps. Floston takes him down.
Good tackle from Vloston. That's a ball up. Which Bombers got 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸 2017? Yeah, 𝐓𝐴𝐺𝐸 back then I think was destined to be the top pick, but yeah, obviously took McGrath.
In this opening half.
But yeah, considering it's a pick 1 McGrath, I don't think he's anywhere near that, let's be honest. Might be a pretty good player, I guess, when he's up and about across half back. Well, we plus 30 contest possessions Brisbane's way. They're still dominating that game in that aspect.
Robertson had it.
David Robertson tackle from 𝐼𝐻𝐸.
In the end,
Ball up.
just another stoppage.
Hopper gets it out to Ross. Shea Bolton. Backs it forward 9 seconds. Can they find something here? Maybe a chance for Jack Riewoldt. High snap. Oh, almost for Cumberland. Oh, Jesus, hurt his ankle. I think he must have sprained it. And Rani gets it out of there. Half time. 9-7, 61 to 1-7, 13. Well, this has been a very unexpected half of footy. Cannot believe this. Oh, geez, bloody Cumberland doesn't look good. He's really hurt himself. 9-7, 61, 1-7, 13. Well, the Tigers are getting belted around the ball. It is just simply putting on a clinic at the moment. The Tigers, they are beasting and feasting in the contested game. Been very strong in there so far. Yeah, it's Cumberland, Lockie. He doesn't look too good. Yeah, he looks pretty bad. Must have just clipped his ankle or something. Let's see again. Yeah, must have just twisted or something. It didn't look too great. But yeah, this is just boys versus men at the moment. Richmond are just allowing the Lions to move the ball end to end way too easily. They're getting smacked in setting clearances, getting smacked around the ball. And they've been terrible when going inside 52. Plus 15 inside 50s. Plus 13 clearances. Plus 5 setting clearances. Plus 8 stoppage clearances. Plus 28 contest possessions. This is something crazy. Plus 13 marks too. Brisbane all over it. in the first half. Will this go over 176? Guessing you're a punter, mate. What's it now? It's... I guess it's... Combined 74 points, needs 102. I'll say no. I think maybe the scoring will dry up a little bit. I'll say no, mate. But don't come a knocking and don't get too angry at me if it's the wrong thing. Because you know betting's you have to have a bit of luck on your side. But yeah, I think the scoring could drop a bit. Anyway, McCluggage leading the game with disposals with 17. Meters gain leaders McKenna with 38. Had a great second term, of course. Again, that nuts goal. Big O and Nate Curvis look pretty even in the ruck at the moment. 21 to 22 hitouts. Big O's way. 7 clearances for Neely, putting on a good game as well. They're just getting so much output from the midfield. It's just an even spread of players doing the work. And they look clean around the ball. They're just absolutely smacking them around the pill. And going in down, they're looking really awesome as well. There, scoring some great goals from their forward half too. Jared Berry, 10 disposals and 5 marks. Having a good game too. Innocent possessions. Harris Andrews again having a strong game with 7. Nathan Broad and a little bit of Bolton and Vlossen have probably been the Tigers' best 3 players. But they just need more. They need more from their X-Factor players. They need more when going forward. I haven't been able to show anything. You know, Samson Ryan and Jack Rewalt down forward. I've done absolutely bugger all. Five inside 50s for Will Ashcroft, who is leading the game, and contested possession leader is locking in with 9 contested possessions. How about that? Danner and Cameron now tied 5th in the Coleman with Green at 36 goals. Yeah, and I still can't believe it. Bloody Tyler Walker's actually led the Coleman. It's still nuts what he's been able to do at his age. Was he 33 years old? And he looks like he's still in his prime from what we've seen this year. It's been brilliant. Right, it's a Richmond game. What's the free kick count? Yeah, there's been a few questionable frees. I mean, that should have been a mark paid to McIntosh, but honestly, I wouldn't really necessarily complain about the umpires too much. I mean, this has just been a pumping. What even is it? Well, it's 8-4. I mean, Richmond are leading it by 4 frees anyway. Even though just because you lead the free kick count doesn't necessarily mean you're getting shafted by the umpies. But yeah, it's been a bit. I mean, it should have been a mark to Cam Rayner with that specky like it had to be, and then yeah, it should have been easily a mark to McIntosh too. But yeah. And there has been a few calls, the Lions, like, you know, there's been a few deliberate no calls and everything as well. Obviously, I'm a little bit salty as a Swans fan as we versed them a few weeks ago when we got no calls our way with deliberates and stuff. Bloody hell, that wasn't enjoyable to watch. Hopefully, King Charles can clutch up in the Carmen. Yeah, no, congrats, place. Remember, you have to thank, what was her name again? What was the lovely lady who gave the gifted? Megan Holly gifted 10 members, and you're one of the lucky ones to pick one up.
Inside 50s is putting too much pressure on the defence. Although some players are playing pretty well, Broad and Boston, we got plenty of opportunities, but too much pressure and just too tough, too good through the midfield, and they're getting the ball back on numerous occasions.
I tell you what though, Conor McKenna is having a ripper of a game. He has 15 kicks and 0 handballs, 15 touches, all kicks, 4 marks, a goal, and he's game lead. Like, is he a chance for a Brownlow vote if he keeps this up? I think he could be a genuine chance.
That's correct, Sarah. So Jayden Short just cannot stay on the park
this season. So a calf injury from round 3 to 5, and then he came back and he's been.
Yeah, well, so that's no good for the Royal Tigers fans. Also, Jaden Short's out with the, I think he pulled his hamstring, and then don't know what's happening with. Do not know what is happening as well with Cumberland. Has he done his ankle or whatever it was?
That midfield has been obliterated. They will help. We'll keep you up to date too on Noah Cumberland. So we just seem to tweak that right ankle quite severely. So they'll try and strap it up and potentially have pain.
One goal from 20 inside 50s Richmond. That's bad. Yeah, and that goal as well came off that Lions error too. So yeah, it's been honestly awful from what we've seen with the Tigers so far this first half. They've looked pretty bad. Oh yeah, there was that call too as well. Bloody McCarthy, that should be a week or a fine or something. He clearly jumper punched McIntosh. I thought that probably should have been a free.
You certainly do not. Thanks, Rocky. That was a silly one.
Has to get away. Has to get away. Just punch the guy on the chin. You have to get away.
I'm guessing a lot of people probably flicked over to the cricket as well with this game.
Last year's grand finalists go head to head again. The Cats are only percentage outside the 8. The Swannies just a game outside the 8. So incredibly crucial for both sides. And it all kicks off 7 p.m. Tomorrow we'll have the best analysis in the business. Cats captain Paddy Dangerfield returns.
Anyway, I can keep this going. We'll obviously do something to pass the time for the half. We lost 2 fairly quick wickets in the crickets. Smith's still 91 though. Yeah, okay. Bloody hell. Oh, now 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐿𝐼𝐴 will go. I'm pretty sure he tore it up last time. Great batsman he is. Anyway, do we continue that bloody Sporkle quiz? I hate doing it, but I've got to get it done. That fucking chain quiz. It's pissing me off, but I want to get it done. I might have to. Fucking 100. Back with this shit. Jesus Christ. I do this every stream and I haven't been able to finish it yet. Bloody annoying. Haven't done it in a while too, so. Still fresh in my brain though, I think. Fucking hell. Eight, 9, 10. Tex Walker 2009. Hawthorn 2008. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 28, 2005 against Melbourne. It was 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴 𝐴𝐥𝐝 4. Treadray 1997. Oh, was it 98? Bloody hell. I'm going to say butter ties. Yeah, it's obviously going to be, yeah, of course, pretty sad. But hey, what a career out. I mean, even though he hasn't delivered us a flag, I still think he's been just so important on and off the field with our club. He's been huge. Really, really huge. Pendles. West Coast. Domsheed. False. James. 75. Zelenko. 10. Tex Walker 2009. Hawthorn 2008. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 28. 2005 against the Demons. Alongside to Kane Corns, kick 4, Treadray. Was it 1998 for Treadray? Yeah, 1998 against Carlton. 16 flags, tied with Essendon. Perkins, really hot. 2020, 𝐓𝐴𝐥𝐝 likely charges. Will Phillips, who played no games because of glandular fever, press F to pay respects. Which is the first letter of Fred Fanging. And then Fraser Goke, 103. It was 1990. Oh. I think it was 1997. I think it was. There we go. Alongside teammate. Would have been Peter Matera, Robert Harvey, 383. Nick Riewoldt, 19. Also to Essendon, because Riewoldt missed an easy set shot after the siren. Lose by 2 points. Press F to pay respects. Heath Shaw. Good news for Riewoldt though, as he won. Pretty sure it was 0. No, but in all seriousness, Robert this award in 2004. Mark of the year. However, he wasn't good enough. It was Sampi. Where's Sampi? Who took the mark over now, who is there? Is it Paul Wheatley? Because Anthony Stevens, no, he played for North. Simpson, no. I as a commentator, can't be Dustin Fletcher. I think it's Paul Wheatley, because these are all like players that didn't play for Melbourne. Smith on 99 now. Oh, righto. Might have to flick on the cricket. Actually, you know what? We'll get it playing in the background. I'm guessing it's on 9 now. Yep, there we go. Smith on 99. Can he get 100? This next one's at Lords, I think. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad, eh, Sploof? Can Steve Smith do it? He's going to go for a block. I remember the shit storing the shit talking you do in cricket. More blocks than a Lego set. Oh, jeez, almost. Okay, who wore the same number as... Wait, what was it?
There was no bat on ball. 376 for 7.
Wait, what did I just guess? Anthony Stevens, who wore the same number as this key defender. I'm guessing Leo Barry or Dustin Fletcher. What number is Wheatley? Anyway, Cummins with a nice quick run. There we go. Right, is this a chance now? So Paul Wheatley was number 31. What was... I think Fletcher was... Yep, Dustin Fletcher. It was part of the illustrious 400 Game Club. Alongside this, many other players. I think it's 5 or 4.
Everyone's coming 5 yards.
This is where, as a viewer or a spectator, you'd love to see a heart rate monitor on the batsman.
Nice AFL games. Yeah, so 4 others. Which is the same number that 3 time. Norm Smith medalist Dustin Martin.
Oh, that's good as well from Anderson. Smith wants one. Cummings can't come through.
Also, the same amount of goals kicked against this team in 2020. Not too sure.
Movements the couple of balls before, hitting a long way across his stumps. Anderson might have been just having a dart at the leg stump. Perfectly executed. The line was just a fraction off.
I mean, he kicked 4 goals against
No one likes this, been stuck on 99.
against Geelong, but it might be a trick question. Might be another team.
Be committed to this delivery.
Drives it.
And there we go. Steve Smith's got 100.
32nd test match unread for Steve Smith. His second at Lord's. We are witnessing greatness in front of our eyes. One of the all-time greats. Just takes 100.
Oh, how good's that? Raise the bat. He's done. Steve Smith, 100. Beautiful.
Since the moment he walked to the crease yesterday. Matthew said it earlier, his tempo through this innings has been brilliant. Positive early on.
I think it's Geelong. I can't think of anything else. The Gabba hosted this many games in 2020. Oh my god, I don't know. Bloody hell.
Against England,
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
country, and in trying conditions yesterday and bowler friendly conditions again this morning. I'm sure it's been one of his best.
And now leg side.
Gee, Steve Smith's got another 4. 2 4s in a row, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we might just see him actually starting to put the foot down a little bit now, Stephen Smith.
I don't know how many games were
The other end is
in
captain.
2020.
He's a very capable batsman, as we saw last week in the first test match. We might just see him go into another gear. Been idling along in sort of third or fourth gear. There's a couple of gears to come in this repertoire for Steve Smith.
You know how good Big Steve Smith's up there now.
Easier.
Up now with all the all-time greats.
385 for 7.
What happens if I go Lloyd here? Yeah.
Need your gloves and a drink.
He was able to, unlike Nick Rewalt, take mark here. He did it in
Arc of the bat.
2008.
I noticed with him, he has a strong bottom hand grip, but the arc of that bat.
Turn back the clock, kick this many goals. Guessing 72. Bloody hell, so not 72 goals for Matt Lloyd. Fucking hell. No, I've had enough that quiz. Let's see if we can do anything else. 2023 Brownlow projection. Let's give this a crack. Bloody hell, this is in a weird text. Instrument 22, Toronto.
Beaming smile, why wouldn't you?
Petrarca. Dawson. Dacos. Butters.
How did you explain it? You talked about the
Dunkley.
arc of the bat. Have a look at his extension in his bottom elbow.
There's Brisbane Lions 19.
Look how straight it is when he hits it to the back. Look how he
Neil.
straightens it out, pushes it through right at the end. Almost
St
puts his
Kilda.
elbow into his side, and then
We'll go-
extends his arm and almost the palm of his hand through where he wants the ball to go. And when
Up
he's
his
sort
steel.
of missing one, that's the thing that he practices.
Marshall.
The bottom hand comes off the bat, and you see him push that arm and that
Oh, St
elbow
Kilda 17. It can't be Wilkie. Nah.
in the direction he wants the ball to go.
Rolls the game started. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Looks like I've been chipping away for too long.
Took it on the chest.
Yeah, okay, cheers, reminder. All right, well, back to the game. Just already been going for already a minute. Bloody hell. Terribly far behind. Yeah, because I have a timer going up the top right on my screen for half time and everything. But yeah, bloody hell. Yeah, no, you're right, Nick. That probably was Sinclair. Anyway, back to the second half of this game. McCluggage, Bailey, tackle, good tackle from Vlosten. Need to lift this second half, the Tigers. Terrible kick. Oh, beautiful from Leicester. Reads it. Lovely. Now McCluggage out to McCarthy. Wobbly kick inside 50. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. They've got numbers out the back, but 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 will go himself. Wow, this is awful from the Tigers. Look at that. That's just a terrible turnover. Look at all those numbers they just have. Easy for McCarthy. And what's that defending? Numbers left all alone.
𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, the man this time. Squeezed out of the side by some of these new arrivals. Just his third game for the season.
Callum 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 slots it down the bite.
First of the year.
Lions have their 10th goal of the game.
Brisbane march on.
54-point margin it is now. What is this scoreline?
Well, we've spoken about Ryan Lester and how stable he is behind the ball. He read the play there, got the intercept, didn't get a touch for it. But then Lincoln McCarthy had three blokes out the back to pick from. 𝐴𝐿𝐴 was the man. And that was Brisbane Lions' 8th goal in a row. It's the highest amount of goals that the Tigers have had, I guess.
Anyway, back in the middle. Yeah, it could be, to be honest, Lockie. They're just dominating. Need to start winning some clearances their way. Here's a chance through Taranto. Is that quite game? But McCluggage has just been everywhere. Can't get the possession there, though. Nank sockers it straight into old mate's chest. McCarthy, I think it was, and he'll get the clearance here. Another wobbly ball inside 50. Vlosten, no, that was Broad in a good spot. Drops the mark. Now under the pump is Young. Dishes it out towards the side, but he puts McIntosh under pressure. He's able to intercept Berry. Breaks the tackle. Zach Bailey trips over. Gives it to McCluggage. He can find a goal. 𝐴𝐿𝐴 McCluggage. It's a high kick towards the pocket. And intercepted from Ross. What team, Lions or Tigers? I think the Tigers will get it done, mate. There's my tip of the day. I think they can come back and make the comebacks of all comebacks.
It's been a tough night. I mean, we know how good the Lions are. They can get run-ons and they're very hard to stop.
They're 3 or 4 lengths better here, but
Your average score here is 97 against 70 over that period of time that we've been talking about.
Right. Terrible kick from Liam Baker. That's deliberate out of the week.
97 points, and the average against is 70. Five-goal average over such a long period of time, and those wins.
go forward again. So inside
Yeah, they're very good at home, mate. Anything will win. I'm back in Port, Zai, mate. Because, yeah, I mean, even though after the bye's a bit shaky, I just still back in the Port. I mean, how they've been playing as of late has been really good. Strong against every kind of opponent. McIntosh keeps it in. Rioli gives it out to Graham. Bucks now out of their 50. In a good spot, Andrews. Lovely spoil. Cochin, nice hands over the top. Here for McIntosh. Can they go and end here? The Tigers. Back to Cochin, the former skipper. Great kick inside 50. Tyler Young marks. Going to find a quick option inboard. All alone, 𝐴𝐿𝐴. And he can kick his first goal in the while. Their chance ridiculous. Port and Collingwood, you probably have to bank, rely on them to maybe drop a few games or two. They've got some tough games this week, though, the top two sides, so maybe one of them drop a game. Yeah, no worries, mate, any time. 𝐴𝐿𝐴, can the Tigers finally kick a goal? They sure can. The Tigers finally on the board. 2 goals, 7-19, 10 goals, 7-67. Well, can that be the spark for them in the second half? Because bloody hell, they need something. They need a massive spark. And umpire bets it again. He's one of the teams you go for Cotton. No, I go for the Swans, mate. Trent now hands it out towards Hopper, and they get a clearance hit, the Tigers, but straight to 𝐼𝐶 𝐿𝐿. Switches out across to Leicester. He'll switch it over now to 𝐼𝐶. A low kick, hit wood, can't take the mark, that's in the back. Plays on now, Cameron. Here's a big kick. Does he have the leg here for this one? It's going to be touched. That's a tough one, 𝐼𝐵, mate. Don't really have a favourite player. Love them all, mate. And now the Tigers start to kick it a few in a row. Andrew's in a good spot. Always taking that mark. Looking like an all-Australian full-back option now. Hoofs it down towards the boundary. Down there, pushed out. Free his way. Yeah, the chance to ridiculous, and then I still can't believe that wasn't paid a mark. Like, it had to be a mark. G'day, Malay. Welcome to stream, mate. Hopefully go well. Welcome, Big Joe Fine. Inside 50 goes. They got tall timber back there. The Tigers punched out from Bolter, but it's only as far as Ashcroft, and he can find a goal, this young man, but he puts it across the face. We're on your screen, Robbo, mate. And that is the score. So there you go, Drick. Take care, mate. Bolter hands it over the top now to Broad. Who's it now along towards the next contest. Tyler Young brings it to ground. Ashcroft there, though. It's a nice pressure act from Young. He's able to bat out of Ashcroft's hands, but a great tackle from Ashcroft again. Repeated effort was nice there on Pickett. Now Ross whacks it forward. Good tackle there from 𝐼𝐶 𝐿𝐿. Real able to get it out though. Ross just unable to pick up that ball. 𝐼𝐶, Berry, now Zach Bailey. Jeez, he just glides away from plays with ease, Zach Bailey. Hoops it forward now. And only as far as Brawl with a nice mark. He goes quickly inboard to Vloston. Now Ralph Smith. Kick inside 50. Not a good one. Lachie Neale able to intercept. Not a good kick there. Johnson Clark, intercept, and he goes to the pocket. Down the full. Another out of the full for the Tigers. Bloody hell. Well, they have a bit of room for error. Ridiculous that way. A comfortable 50 points at the moment, if you don't mind. Big O, good mark. He's definitely in the mix, ridiculous. I think his last month is really proving he should be. He's been very good. Yeah, that was a risky kick from 𝐼𝐶 𝐿𝐿. Pickett unable to take the mark. Leicester did well. Leicester gets it back. Breaks the tackle inboard to 𝐼𝐶. Bolton to apply pressure. Came too late. Low kick, nice. Eric Hipwood working up the ground nicely. Now goes inside 50. That's a great kick to Cam Rayner on the half-forward line. Does he want to find an extra link in the chain to Charlie? He sure does. And Charlie Cameron, oh, does he go back for the snap? No, he does. Could it be Country Roads blurring through the speakers again? Hot Bombers the team. Yeah, I don't mind some of their players. Charlie Cameron, kick looks good. Right down the middle. The Lions extend their lead out to 56. I tell you what though, at least when we played them, Charlie Cameron didn't kick a goal, so I don't have to hear bloody country roads while we were losing.
Continues to pepper the goals. 17 players have had 100+ scoring shots since the start of 2022. Cameron, most accurate of the bunch, going at 73%. 89 coming into tonight. He's got a couple.
Big goal there from the star forward. Big Charlie Cameron. Dunno's the frozen 30. Yeah, no, it is, eh? Fair people will be questionable about airing it. Dunno now, hoops it forward. 𝐼𝐴𝐶, oh, almost a beautiful mark. That would have been Cam Rayner. Breaks a tackle, look at him, just burst through. Low kick, not a good one. Beautiful from Rayner, what an intercept. Hands out in the space. And he gets it back, Cam Rayner. What a lovely effort that is, but he cannot finish his dinner. Would have been one of the goals of the night. Jeez, Leicester's in bloody Andrew's way. Ashcroft gets the kick forward. Good kick. Finds 𝐼𝐴𝐶. He's been busy this third term. And he needs to be to keep his spot in the team. Carmen's watching the cricket. Oh, bloody hell. He's getting bored of this game, is he? I mean, is he still watching the cricket? Let's have a look. I'm guessing like he's like changed his graphics to like the cricket and stuff. Is he watching it? No, I think he's still watching the footy. Anyway, kick goes across the face from 𝐼𝐴𝐶 there. I think I was 11.77. Noel Bolter to bring it back in. Halfway through this third term, we are now in. Jeez, they just locking it in there though. The Lions drop mark from Leicester though. Taranto dispossessed. Good tackle from Andrews. 𝐷𝐿𝐼. And that was tackle Nopper. 𝐷𝐿𝐼. Not a good hand pass. Booted forward from Hopper. Drops the mark. That's not good enough there from Cumberland. Charlie Cameron can't take it. Now Grimes. Hands over to Broad. Takes on the Charlie Cameron effort. Did well. Oh, the boy looked like a hand pass to Broad. I don't know what that call was about. Anyway, off the turnover goes the Lions. Charlie Cameron inside 50. 𝐼𝐴𝐶 can't take the mark. Plays on to McCarthy on his left boot. A lovely lofty ball to Joe Dunner, and he takes the mark. Lovely again off the turnover from the Lions. I thought that was he disposed of that Broad. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm just blind. Do you think Tigers make a fourth quarter comeback? No, they're definitely done. I mean, it's just been a pathetic game from them. And Joe, bend that too much to the left. Didn't bend it enough. Yeah, it's much different the venue of that game last year. Hey, Dave, we all in the beginning of the play. No Bolter. Connor McKenna gets pushed out easily there from Marlon Pickett. Shea Bonton uses his body nicely. Pick up beautiful. Twisting and turning. Hand passes out towards the direction of Pickett. Taranto having a bad game. Not bad, but he's having a quiet one. Falls over there. Jeez, Harris Andrews just having a few tests on his knee. Hopefully he's all okay. 𝐼𝐶 coming up with the blow rule too.
Harris has had the knee checked. Hopefully, he starts to warm up again, I guess.
Absolutely, Hamish. We're just waiting to see. He's just been chatting to the doctor a bit there, but he's going to take a
Yeah, they certainly are at the moment. Ridiculous. Bloody. There's something with these bloody bye curses too.
59 points the margin as Andrews just flexes that lead.
8-14 to play in this third quarter. Neil can't get a clean possession. Shea Bolton twisting and turning, and a nice creative kick there to Dan Rioli. They can go back. How many gifted members for you to streak, Macca? Well, we had 10 from Megan the other hour ago. It was great to see. Dan Rioli loves a goal, this man, from half back. Can he kick this one? And the Tigers, I bet there's something in this third term. Kicks on its way. It's a beauty. Right down the pipe. Got the goal there from the big Dan Rioli. 3 goals, 7, 25, 11 goals, 12, 78.
One last roll of the dice for the Eagles! Leo Barry, you star!
Harris Andrews, June, running back out to full back. He on the bench is a rare sighting. It's like the Loch Ness Monster. Just the 10th time he'd been to the bench all year. No AFL player has played more game time this year, June.
Exactly, plays 97% of game time, Harris Andrews. So it's good to see him back out there after just getting that left knee checked out.
Distance leaders, Ryan Lester leading it with 10.3 clicks. Not bad at all. Owen Dunkley back in there. Look at that hand pass from the big O. That's about a 20-metre hand pass. Rioli's there to mop up, gives it to Bolter. And a kick out into space for Graham to go and get. Gives it back in board to Rioli. Now again to Bolter. Good kick in the corridor there, Cochin. Plays on, that's a nice kick to Baker. And she'll be holding the ball. Yes, it is. Oh, cheers for becoming a member, Modra. I really appreciate it, mate. Click cash symbol and play the $2 buckaroos. Yeah, mate, it's nice. It's the cheapest option there is. I was able to do. So, you know, making it a viable option for all types of income earners and everything. You know, don't have to. Don't want to, mate. Two schmeckles for this, lads. A bargain. Infotainment almost breaching the Sunday footy show. No, appreciate it, mate. One of my favourite... I mean, honestly, I think everyone likes the Sunday footy show only just because everyone just takes the piss out of Tony Jones. Let's be honest. Nah, but... You know, I mean, I used to watch it a bit. I can't really be bothered, to be honest, watching it anymore, but... It was much better when Billy Brownless... Yeah, it was better when Billy Brownless was on there. Those were the fucking good days. I think Tony Jones is off to the Wimbledon now, so he's going to be the host, Brownie, for a few weeks. Anyway, Jacob Opper, can he kick a second? This is a chance for 2 in a row for Richmond. He can. Not a bad purple patch here for the Tigers. Clawing their way back into this game potentially. 4 goals, 7 to 11 goals, 12.
Tigers get back-to-back goals. Marching back to 47 points. Richmond with 3 for the turn.
Finally got something. Yeah, let's 2 in a row now. I would, yeah, but I don't really watch YouTube too much. Yeah, that's fair enough. We don't have to if you don't want to. I mean, you know, as long as you just stick by the channel and support it, that's all I ask, I guess.
Richard, just what you spoke about, the Lions were occupying their all
I love when they do what 𝐴𝐿𝐴 𝐷. Yeah, no, that's a segment where they take the piss out of chompers all the time. Yeah, and then now it's a domino effect. Whenever they get guests on, they always say, "Yeah, thanks very much, chompers." It started when Callum Mills did it last year. That was pretty funny. Anyway, back in the midfield, another centre clearance of the lines towards half forward. 𝐼𝐴 can't take the mark. Ashcroft. Dan Rioli's had a good third term, gets the hands out. And now Hopper's kicks straight at 𝐤𝐝𝐿 𝐸𝐿. Hey, 𝐤𝐝𝐿 𝐸𝐿's having a good game. 15 touches, 6 marks. Not a bad game from him. Chance now for Jared Berry. Snap at goal. Hits the woodwork. Unlucky there. I'm going to say Tigers getting a few back, but the game's become a bit mundane. Yeah, it's probably it's game over pretty much now. Hadn't turned up in the first half. Just got obliterated by the Lions midfield. But yeah, no Dusty's hurt them though, and obviously no Presti hurts them too. And Lachie Neale's going to be pinned there for on the ball. Incorrect disposal. G'day, Charlie. Hopefully going well, mate. Welcome. Anyway, hoofed long by the big ruckman. Right on contact, Young's way. You can't deal without both of the champs. Yeah, no, they've been, obviously, yeah, no, fucking hell. One of the most important players and part of the Tigers' run. I have to say, though, probably one of the best finals players I've ever watched in me life would have to be definitely Dusty Martin. Anyway, McCarthy tackled there from 𝐵𝐿𝐴𝐿. I hope the Swans do better against the Cats. Yeah, bloody hell. Be better. I mean, at the SCG, it gives us a good chance. We've picked the Cats there a few times, the last few times, the SCG too, so we're good against them at the venue. And I don't think you can take too much. I mean, obviously, there was a poor loss, but I think it definitely won't be a replay of last time we versed them, because that was just a total write-off. Didn't have any key defenders. We got just bullied with inside 50s, because most of the Cats' goal that game came from just marks inside 50 and set shots. And they're always a good team when going inside 50s ball Geelong, so we've got to be on top of our game defensively tomorrow. It's annoying because we don't have Tom McCann back, but you know, on the flip side, they don't have Jeremy Cameron, so we're able to have a few more versatile and smaller defenders. You know, Gary Rowan had a great game last week. He's got to be big for them. Should be a ripper tomorrow night. Anyway, Jasper Fletcher uphill on the tackle. 450 solid cheer for the Lions. 3:11 to play. My opinion, I don't think Brisbane will win the grand final. I can't win the MCG. Yeah, well, I still think they're a good chance. It's definitely an outsider chance. I mean, that's just how it works with non-Victorian teams. It's always going to be a harder chance for them. They've just got to be ruthless at the ground. And look, they might get more of a chance to play there like they should. They just don't play that often as well. Just knocked off work, checked the scores. God damn, yeah, no, welcome, Riley. Yeah, it's been an avalanche up. Tigers started to get back into this game a little bit in the third term, but it's you know, it's all over. They haven't turned up in that first half. Joe Danaher takes the mark. He can play on Big Joe. He's going to line up for goal. Joey Danaher has slotted home. Big Joe. Filling his boots tonight. I think that's his third goal. Beautiful kick. I'm Bowen fan. Swans my favourite team. Yeah. Good hair. Good hair. Yeah, I think usually a lot of people have a soft spot for the Swans. Not everyone, but yeah, I think just in general, like the northern clubs, people don't mind. I mean, I can obviously definitely tell why teams do hate this. Like, people hate the Swans. Obviously, if you're a Hawthorn fan, fair enough. If you're a Geelong fan, fair enough. I know a lot of Essendon fans hate the Swans because we've always beaten them in close games and controversial moments and everything. Rampy climbing the post and everything. Oh, I can't believe we got away with that. And also there's all those people that hate us because we have the academy advantages and yada yada yada. All that shit, you know. But, you know, I'm actually keen, because Gold Coast are going to get some good... They have 2 players in their academy that's projected to go top 10. They're going to pick both of them up. What happens if they start winning? Everyone's going to start whinging that, oh, the Suns have got to be stripped of their academy privileges. Like, people only say it because we actually seem to be quite a successful team. Like, bloody hell. Don't really hear much of it when we're losing. And a chance for 𝐼𝐗𝐿 𝐸. Can he kick a goal? The star midfielder from 50 out. 𝐼𝐗𝐿, that's a great kick. He's a champion of a player, 𝐼𝐗𝐿. The Lions back to start slotting goals for fun again. 60 point margin. How good. Suns premiers 24, 25, 26. We'll have to see the Suns make finals. I was bullish on them this year. I actually had them 7th. That's all they can. And they've had a few close losses this year, but they've got tough games. I feel like they're a good chance against the Pies. It's a season-defining game for them. I think if they can win that, that's a big turning point in their year. Beat West Coast. Oh, mate. One of the more harder teams to beat in the comp, let's be honest. Not the biggest fans of the Swans because I used to have a mate who goes for them and his absolute tool kind of gave me a little hatred for the Swans. Fair enough. I mean, I think, you know, it's human nature as well. I think people hate teams because of just their fan bases and stuff. Like, it totally makes sense. I mean, obviously Swans have a few of their flog fans, just like any other club and fan base. Anyway, another lovely inside 50 there. Beautiful mark from Hipwood. And he can go back and kick his second goal of the game with a minute to play. Well, you have Adelaide at the end of the year. I had 6 on optimistic Crows fans. Yeah, I did my power rankings the other day ago. I had the Crows at 5th. Just because, like, I don't think there's any teams 5 to 10 that's really in a, like, you know, there's no like clear differential between the teams. Like, it's a bit of a logjam. But I just think given now the Crows are so strong at home and their performance against the Pies was brilliant. And I like their projections at the end of the year. They play finals, Brand. I got them at 5th. But yeah, they should finish in the top 6. I just got to keep them winning the games at home. They haven't lost at home this year, I don't think. Anyway, Hipwood goals, very close to the ton now. I don't really have 3 favourite teams. Bit of a hard one to answer. I had Carlton finishing 14 wins this year, and in the 8, that went well. I had Carlton finishing 4th. This is what happens when you're bullish on teams. You just get it totally wrong. Bloody hell. And I had Port 12th, below Adelaide. Like, let's be honest. If we beat Port Adelaide like we should have back in round 4, would they have been in the position they are now? Because couldn't they have just started to freefall after that game? Like, But they were hard to get a grasp on Port. But I could definitely see them, though, having a bit of a down year. And honestly, it's definitely a lapse of judgment from me because they still played well in the second half of last year, looking like they could be back up the ladder again next year. But it's just so hard because, like, you sort of want to have belief in a few teams and other teams you don't know about and everything. They're hard predictions. But, you know, it's easy for people probably to go onto those videos, prediction videos now, and just grab the low-hanging fruit piss take and just give it to me in the comments. Donate Port, I'll love to see him up. Had Port at 10, yeah, nah, bloody hell. I think, to be honest, I think a handful of people, a lot of people have had Port missing finals again. But anyway, chance for Lincoln McCarthy. Dunkley's kick inside 50. It was a great mark from McCarthy overhead. And can they hit the ton at the 3/4 time break? This is a chance for a 100-point margin, let's remember. What in the world? Lincoln McCarthy. Kicks on its way. Looks good. Right down the pipe. They've hit the ton. At 3/4 time. 15 goals, 13, 103. 4 goals, 7, 31. Well, what are we witnessing? It's no 205-point performance, though. I mean, what can we say? Yeah, jokes. That was a fun game, that one last week. Hopefully we can actually do something tomorrow night. I had Fremantle 10th and Swans at 8th. Yeah, I had the Swans at 8th. I had Freo at 9th. You don't have 10th. I'd have to have a look again. I think I had the Saints bottom 4. Without that been playing at the moment, they're probably projecting to be bottom 4, but I don't know. It's a tough one. Do you still think the Saints will make the top 8? Certainly aren't looking like it though. Alright, let's look at these stats for three-quarter time because it's been all the lines again, even though a little bit of a surge from the Tigers. It's all junk time for them now. Definitely well out of this game. It is a 72-point margin at the final break. 9 clearances from 𝐼𝐚𝐿 𝐎𝐥𝐝 and a goal in 24. He's having a fantastic game in the coalface. Definitely up there for the Brownlow votes. 8 intercept possession for Harris Andrews, still been very good. 8 score involvements for Conor McKenna, 8 for 𝐸𝐶𝐾, and 8 for Hipwood. How about that? Contested possession leader is, well, 𝐼𝐚𝐿 and 𝐸𝐶𝐾, both with 14. But just haven't got much from their midfield tonight. I mean, Taranto's been sort of quiet. He's only had the 16. Bolton and Broad leading their possession getters, 19 and 18. A lot of marks they've had in defence. But yeah, 𝐸𝐶𝐾 just putting together a fine game. Been really, really strong. 3 contested marks at Danaher and Vlosten. And multiple goal scorers are Danaher with 3, McCarthy, Hopper, Hipwood, Cameron with 2. And then team stats. Yeah, well, look at this. 53 to 29. I mean, the Tigers are playing like a bottom 4 side at the moment. They are looking absolutely awful. Plus 14 clearances the Lions' way. 15 to 5 centre clearances. 19 to 15 stoppage clearances. 22 plus 22 contest possessions. Lions beating them everywhere at the moment. Look, 16 goal last quarter. Weird things happen. Yeah, still in the cards, maybe. I think Essendon make top 6. Yeah, I mean, given their run home, I think they're a chance too. I'll definitely do like a last 6 or 7 or 5 rounds ladder predictor and squiggle like I did last year and see how things unfold. I mean, it's probably a bit too late to do a mid-season ladder prediction. Because, you know, most of the time you're just totally wrong. Like, the other thing as well is, like, when you do mid-season ladder predictions, I think you need to sort of do it on squiggle because, like, you've got to actually look at the fixtures and everything and tip your way there and see how things unfold. Because, yeah, the fixture and everything is definitely important. And you just need to see how things do pan out. But, you know, I hate to show any bias, but I still think we are a genuine chance for finals if we can beat... Look, if we lose very close against Geelong, I still think we're a chance. But we've really got to start winning against good teams. We've got the Tigers next week at the G. That's going to be tough. I mean, the Tigers are out of form, but you'd think they'll definitely bounce back. But it's big tomorrow night. And the thing is, I feel like at the SCG against good sides, we've definitely shown we're capable of winning. We just haven't played well enough for 4 full quarters, which is freaking annoying. Because we always let it slip. It's just... Oh, it balls my piss. It's terrible. Honestly, our only shit game at home was probably against the Dockers. I felt the Dockers should have won by more. They were very, very good against us. We were just flat. Really flat that game. But the Saints we really could have won. Port we should have won. Giants we should have won. Who else have we had at home? A few other teams. Who else have we lost to? I think that's all there is. You know, obviously we beat the Blues there. Yeah, I mean, we definitely have the chances to. What do you think of the Saints, Mackie? Yeah, don't mind them. I still like to think they can make the finals, but not giving me good hope with what I've been watching. They've been getting a bit exposed too much defensively, and they struggle to put on enough scoreboard pressure themselves. If can't win the next 4, they're a good chance. Struggle says beating Port. possible though. I think I'm being a bit over-optimistic. Yeah, it'll be tough. Where have they got Port? Have they got them at home? Because if it's at home, I think they're a chance. Let's have a look.
So great to see him hit sort of his top form because he probably hasn't quite gone up to those standards of a couple of years ago. But while 𝐸𝐿𝐼 and Neil...
It's at Marvel. Yeah. But they play well at Marvel Port. Yeah, I don't know about the Blues. They just look totally shot, mentally shot this year as bit as well. So as a Swans fan, do you hate Hawthorn? When they were good, a little bit, like every Swans fan. Oh, so flat after the 2014 Grand Final, bloody hell. Hated that. That bloody, I forgot his first name, that Langford fella. Yeah, my God. Just dominate against us. Anyway, fourth term. Enough about the Swans' horrific Grand Final record as we get into the final term of this game. So Brisbane by 72. They've been dominant in this game, especially in the midfield and the clearance game. And speaking of it, they get another one here through Zach Bailey. High kick towards the edge of the 50. Good mark there from Broad. Can anyone beat Geelong and Geelong? I'm guessing Geelong in Geelong. Well, the Giants can. They have a really good record there against them. And they beat them there early in the year. Yeah, I don't know why they're so good there. Harris Andrews, another defensive act. Good spoil. Falls out to Neil. Bit of a hack kick. Good pick up there from Marlon Pickett. He'll chip it out across to Vlossen. Now towards the wing. Important here for Cumberland. Takes the mark. Draws the man out to Bolter. Tasmanian goes deep. Inside 50. Chance now for Miller, but rush through. No, you're fine, Zy, mate. Darcy Wilmot now. Short to Harris Andrews. Had a good game this evening, Darcy Wilmot. Now we'll go out across to 𝐼𝐶 𝐴𝐵. Bolter in front position, can't take the mark. Grimes dishes it out, only as far as Ashcroft. Dispossessed, good tackle from Baker, unlucky not to be rewarded. Now Ross, out to Bolter again. Continues the chain to Cumberland on his favourite left, trying to get in that angle. Now goes with foot, and that's a bad kick. Ooh, drop mark there from Wilmot. Gets it out to Fletcher in his third game. Dishes it out to Lester, the veteran. Gains a few metres, hacks on the shoot towards the wing. He's got to go here, Charlie Cameron. That's a good mark on the lead. He's got 𝐸𝐻𝐪 short over the top. Doesn't want to go to him. He's got a few leads. Then goes short to 𝐸𝐻𝐪. Yeah, he's been really good, mate. 𝐸𝐻𝐿𝐼. Well, we 2015 Grand Final and straight sets 2016. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. And then, yeah, the Demons win the flag 2021. Then they go at straight sets next year. Hey, Lachie Neale. Having a fine game. Big Chocky. Leading the game for clearances. Big Joe now on the left boot. Deep kick. Almost Cam. Grimes gets out. Taranto out now to 𝐴𝐵. Don't know why the fucking hiccups haven't been drinking any water. Difficult kick for Rioli to go and get. Going to throw him. Giants lost to West Coast, beat Geelong, 𝐺𝐵, Freo lost at North at Optus, but beat Melbourne at the MCG. Richmond beat Adelaide Oval, lost to Gold Coast. Yeah, I mean, it just shows how pretty even the competition is at times. I think it's, yeah, given the logjam in the ladder this year, it's been really even. Apart from probably a little bit of North, Hawthorn and West Coast, it's been even. Yeah, he has been ridiculous, mate. I feel like he's barely out of touch. Yeah, just 5 touches. Boston down the line now. Wilmot. Payne ball kick.
Pops it up to Bolton.
𝐓𝐡𝐞 now.
Miller calls for it deepest. Goes short to Ross. Miller still there at the top of the square, you can see.
Ross Neal inside 50 and a mark from Cumberland. There we go, they got it to work. She'll kick this now.
Cumberland. Just a couple of games with a calf issue. Looked to twist his ankle right on half time tonight. From set shots tonight for Noah this season.
Noel Cumberland should slot this one home.
In front or close enough to it.
Directly in front. Slots it home. Closes the margin down a little bit. 15 goals, 13, 103. 5 goals, 838. The next 2 weeks, both teams taking goal. West Coast, yeah, they sure do, mate.
Tough night for Richmond's forwards. Brisbane set up so well behind
That's going to be a big game. Big score, you think. Coming the Lions' way against the Eagles at home. Bloody hell. Yeah, he's not a bad player, is he, mate? He's always a little bit hacky with his disposal and everything, but I feel like he's improving on his stats a wee bit this year.
22 touches, and that one there, once again, led off Joey down to her, but the final kick inside forward 50. Bolt has made a couple of mistakes, but he's had a red-hot crack and will continue to attack the ball.
Cumberland goal breaks the run of 4 for the Tigers late in that third.
Anyway, Josh Dunkley's been subbed out of the game.
McKenna sidesteps and then back towards the
And then, yeah. Obviously, James Short subbed out earlier. Bloody hell, Dunkley subbed out. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe he has a bit of an injury.
87%. Fletcher to Ashcroft.
Ashcroft inside 50. Darcy Fort direction. Can't take the mark. Grimes under it. To Nank. Nank the tank. Hacky kick. Zach Bailey will mop that up.
Controls it pretty neatly. You can have a look. Another.
Richmond had the ability there to take it out the other side, but decided not to there with Dylan Grimes here. May have had a player on there entirely young. Came back this way where all the numbers were. And those little kicks around the corner. We talked about them a number of times tonight getting intercepted.
Zach has one next to his name, as you can see. 19 for the year.
Zach Bailey now. Should slot that home, and he does. Having a good game, Zach Bailey. Let's see his stats. That's actually been sort of quieter than I thought. Just the 11, but he's got two goals, so he's been hitting the scoreboard well. Still could be on for a 100-point game here. 7 on points the margin. 14:08 to play.
Collingwood, Port, Brisbane, one of them will have to travel if they will make the prelim. Rich, this kick here from Ashcroft just put it to a spot where if there was no mark, there's going to be a lot of Brisbane Lions numbers to put pressure on. That's why he could switch it. There was 3 Lions ready to attack. Went back to the safety of the ruckman, who was a lot of pressure there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼. I think that's been the story of the game. The clearances, but also the pressure. Every time the Lions have needed to put pressure, they've been really good at it. Punches it forward for Rayner to run onto, looking for an option.
Cam Rayner now, kick inside 50. Beautiful. Jasper Fletcher on the end of it. They can go back. Bit of a smashing night, says Max. Yeah, mate. It's been an absolute flogging. Sole chance for an 100-point margin, maybe. 15 more goals to 200. Oh, that's just how easy that is out of the midfield. Cam Rayner's having a good game on his left foot. Beautiful. Jasper Fletcher. They can go back. And kicker's second. His third game. Hooks across the face. 16 goals, 14, 110 now the Lions are on.
Which is what we normally do. Sorry, I'm just looking through your membership brochures for next year. Premium Gold. Premium Family. That's impressive. 3-gamer.
Fill the Richmond defence. The midfield doesn't help them so too much, yeah. I feel like they've done okay at times, but haven't done much around the ball. That's where it's really hurt them. Now on ball kick from Ross. Couldn't hit up Taranto. Kitty Coleman's kick. Oh, hand pass smothered. Now Graham trying to keep the ball moving forward here for the Tigers. Judson Clark's inboard kick. It's nice to Shea Bolton. It's a boring game. Oh, I mean, it's definitely been a quite mundane game. I mean, look at the margin itself. Absolute flogging. Take the easy tip, though. That's nice. Shea Bolton, 14 touches, 7 contested possessions, 3 clearances, 200 metres gained. Can he now put a goal to his stat sheet? Big kick. Does he have the distance on it? Doesn't. Has Andrews pulls it through. 5 goals, 9 now for the Tigers. Kitty Coleman goes short now to Wilmot. Launches in the Darcy Fort direction. Can't take the mark. Bolter pins. That's on the ball. Nice there from Cam Rayner. Yeah, he's in some fine form. Harris Andrews. Ridiculous. So strong in the air this year. Kitty Coleman takes the game on. Low kick inside 50. Good mark from Tyler Young. How's it go for Swans sitting by 4 tomorrow? Hope we get some sort of revenge. Yeah, hopefully, mate. That would be nice. Because bloody hell, we've been getting toyed around by the Cats too much as of late. When Jasper Fletcher kicking ball, beautiful to McCluggage. I've got options all in the midfield. Look at this, Cam Rayner now on his non-preferred. Nice kick to Cameron. The bounce favours him. Twists and turns. Breaks the lost in tackle. Breaks another. Can he go for a goal? He centres the ball. Chance for Kitty Coleman. No, that's Archie. Couldn't take the mark. Now it's did well there from McIntosh. Did. Now Taranto. Over the top. Now to Pickett. But look at that. A lot. Neal working back in defence. But they've got the ball here. The Tigers. Cochin low kick. Nice one to Ben Miller. And it's the 45 out across to Ross. He can go back. Jack Ross now for a bit of junk for the Tigers. Kick looks good. They've been okay. They set shots this second half. Slots at home. 6 goals, 9 now for the Tigers. Yeah, I heard about that, Matt. No news broke when he did it. Apparently he injured his calf throughout training this week. Darcy Ford instantly tackled. Yeah, no, I love playing footies there, mate. Should be a commentator. Oh, yeah, might start doing a bit of calls locally, maybe. I don't know. Apparently it's a few weeks, Matt. I saw in an article, which I'm just like, where the hell has this come from? A few weeks? Bloody hell, we don't want more injuries. Hugh McCluggage free. It was a whack off the ball. Inside 50 kicked. Almost done her. Mark paid though to Tyler Young. 9 minutes to play here. Lions by 65 points. Nice mark from Cumberland. Cumberland's probably been one of the more liveliest players this game, funnily enough, but that's a poor kick. Devon Robinson on the intercept. He'll go out across, finds Jasper Fletcher. I think the Eagles will be looking at another 100-point loss next week. Yeah, I mean, Saints this week will be tough, and then, yeah, to the Gabba. Could be a disaster for them. Cumberland's a hit and miss play. Yeah, he definitely is. I mean, was it a bit of a purple patch from him when he came in the team? Could you just kick goals for fun? Oh, that's a goal. Oh my God, Tyler Young's had just a brain fade. How's he not carried that over? He was just relying on the bounce for it to like prop up. Nice touch that. Oh my God. Saved himself there from becoming a whipping boy of the week for the Tigers. There's a point. And then Joe just fucking boots the ball into the Tigers cheer squad. Can I say a replay on that? Okay, that's... Oh, wait, no, it's a goal to Dano because the ball never crossed the line. Oh, my God. So he does even worse. He does even worse, Tyler Young. He keeps the ball in. Oh, my God. You have got to be kidding me. That just sums up the Tigers tonight. What in the world? So he's kept the ball in, that is... And I thought Young was having a decent night as well.
This is the long contest, which is the surge kick under pressure. You're not sure what's going on. But for Joey, just cruising along, think he was going to get touched and take it through. Nice little gift to finish off the game.
Lockie Neal. Can't get it out and Bailey out up in the tackle from Mopper. Tough watch those game. Oh yeah, definitely for a lot of neutral fans. It would be. I couldn't believe that. How does Tyler Young do that? He keeps it in. Oh, well, with how the Tigers have played, I don't know. I feel like they'll be a bit angry next week, mate. We'll see how we go tomorrow night, though. It's hard to get a look on things because we want to see how we go tomorrow night first. Yeah, possibly lucky, mate. Guys, Sportsmaster, can I please have a shout out? I'm subscribed. I don't know. Do you deserve a shout out? What are we thinking, everyone? What are we thinking? Oh, well, bloody course he does. The Sportsmaster. We go way back. Met him in the pub. Not a bad bloke. He got a bit up and about when he sunk a few bevies, but he's a good lad. Oh, we go way back. The Sportsmaster, cracking lad. Go check him out. Oh, he's one of the best in the business. There you go, mate. But no, hopefully going well, mate. We're on the stream. G'day, fellas. I walked away from the telly twice, and that's how mad I am at the Richmond, but still go Tigers. Yeah, no, this has been awful. There's something with the post-bye with teams. Oh my God, what's he doing? He's just played on. He's going to go for goal now. No, he's going to centre the ball. Chance. Oh, Chi almost. Oh, he's been paid the mark. And he plays on again. Oh my God, can someone go for goal? No one wants to go for goal. It's junk time. Just have a crack. Oh, no, Chi comes crushing in. Bloody hell. I tell you what, though. Probably Graham should have been let go to Port, perhaps then, because he's had a quiet night tonight. Jeez, Archie's hurt himself with that tackle though. Holy shit. Oh, bang.
That's a nasty one. Plenty of care here for 𝐴𝐵𝐿.
It's going to be let off now at the ground, I think. He looks pretty sore.
Booing is for the news that tonight's kick-to-kick's been cancelled.
There's a few boos in the crowd. His kick-to-kick's cancelled. Oh, you hate to see it.
Kick to kick has been cancelled. Went up on the scoreboard. Only thing the crowd has booed all night.
I think they got a Broncos game coming up in 2 nights.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's why they're a little bit worried about the service.
The ground staff.
Do get any rain the next couple of days.
Fair to say the ground staff here at the Gabba are very protective of the centre wicket.
Dunk injured. Apparently he was in the care of the trainers, but he got subbed out at 3/4 time, so I don't know. Maybe it's just his precautionary thing because he's an important part. And how about that? They have the luxury. They have the luxury to just keep him on the bench because they're up by so much in this game. Alright, Beauty throwing, Darcy Ford under it. Robertson, release first hopper. Gets the kick forward. Now Ashcroft gets it out to Wilmot. Now to Jack Payne. Wobbly kick. Colchin under it. Takes the mark. Colchin now plays on. Nice low kick there to Ben Miller. 6 minutes of play in this final term as Miller now goes inside 50. Here's a chance here for a fly. Berry got front hands. Charlie Cameron out of the fence. And well done from Payne to Brennan at the ground. Ashcroft can go get it. Lockie Neal gets out of McCluggage. A low stabbing kick. Darcy Ford can't take the mark. No, sorry, that was Hipwood. And boundary throw-in.
Would you have any side travelling to the Gabba favourites over Brisbane?
Not the way they're going. I don't think so.
They were on top of the ladder. They came and went home with 1,029. So did Melbourne.
Melbourne were down by 46 points with 10 minutes to go before the lights went out. Yeah, came back to 11.
Yeah, I don't think so, Lockie, mate. What's going on the Tigers, boys? Says Ty. Oh, mate, been terrible this game. Haven't turned up, especially in midfield. I've been smacked everywhere around the ground. No one bonked though. Able to mop up. Switches. That's a risky ball to McIntosh. Berry in the air. Able to intervene. Rioli can't pick up the ball. Could be a costly error there. As now McCarthy gives it to Charlie. He's just got options galore. Lincoln McCarthy continues the onslaught for the Tigers fans with another goal. 18th goal for Brisbane now. Putting on a massive score. 18 goals, 14, 122 to 6 goals, 945. Geez, how bad have the Tigers been tonight? And now Swans no Warner. Yeah, it does hurt, cos apparently did it a few days ago in training, and now he's out for a few weeks. Bloody hell. That's an absolute pain. Eliminates a bit of our drive out of the midfield, so yeah, it's a big game tomorrow for Heaney, I think, tomorrow. I think he's got a match up at Dangerfield potentially. And Bill's probably third in the midfield. Gussie Sheldrick as well. He had a great game last week, and he's actually had 3 good games in a row in the midfield, so I'm expecting him to hopefully turn up as well.
And their forwards react so quick to a turnover. They're so good at getting out the back and finding space.
Yeah, no, I think he'll stay in there, cos big game for Sheldrick too. He looks like a natural in there. Looks so poised and composed whenever he has it. And the thing is with Sheldrick, what I love, is he's actually good on both sides of the feet. Like, he can kick on his left and kick on his right, which is a rare trait in footy players, I think. Anyway, look at that. Easy like Will Ashcroft. What a player he is. Inside 50. Beautiful kick to Joe. 23 touches and 4 tackles for Will Ashcroft. He's got 10 contest possessions. Dan Hurd, chance for his 5th. Could be feeling his boots tonight. He's got 16 touches, 9 marks. And a chance for his 5th now. Big Joe. Big Joe. He's got his 5th. Great kick. Ooh, I mean, the Lions are still a chance here for 100 points. Bloody hell. What does this do to the Tigers' season? Is the bubble burst here, or they bounce back? Because it's been awful tonight from what we've seen.
Joey, have a look at that 𝐴𝐿𝐴 race. I can't ever recall one being that tight at round 16, where any one of those six can win it clearly.
We've got the West Coast Eagles next week, who they've had bags of 9 and 10 turnover attacks against them.
Anyway, 4:10 to play. Lions just piling on the goals now as Ashcroft gets a free for holding. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴 dishes the hands over to 𝐸𝐶𝐾. He goes over now to 𝐻𝐡𝐿𝐴. Low kick inside 50 almost. Now Danaher centering ball. It's a nice one. 𝐸𝐿𝐴, he can go back for his second.
Yeah, you're right, Hamish. It won't be a good review during the week. It'll be Andrew McCullough's first review, where there'll be some bit of honesty, some clips shown. I mean, it's so hard to come up here and win, but it was just right from the start. You could see what was happening.
Oh, there's a lot, Fidget. Have to make me think. Can 𝐸𝐿𝐴 a chance? Oh, what a kick from Neil. He's been superb this game. Chance for the 3 votes, I think. Because what's it now? It is 31 touches and 2 goals. How about that? Superb stuff. $20 14 134, 6 goals 945. Well, can the Lions kick 2 goals in 3 minutes 15 to make this a 100-point margin? Geez, that'd be something.
Once again, an inside 50 where not pressure there from Richmond, but Joey had enough time. And like as he does, he normally sits just outside the contest, 45 to 50 in case the turnover's there. But on the other side is unfortunate enough time to swing round and find him, and he goes back and kicks his second. 3 minutes to play.
𝐸𝐿𝐴 now. Again, just the ball magnetised. He gets another clearance. Pulling ball towards half forward. Bolter. Hopper now. Low kicks nice to Taranto. He plays on the... Oh, he gets a handball received, sorry, to Round Smith, but that's a poor kick. But it could fall out the back magically for Judson Clark on his favoured left. Gets a goal back for Richmond. There we go, that probably cancels the 100-point margin there. For anyone hoping for it.
Fascinating reading. So we understand that the Pies and Collingwood, a couple of games good against Brisbane, but from 5th through to 14th, 2 games only, 8 and 6, 6 and 8 for the Giants. It is lockjam stuff. Percentage, Jace. It's been a good fill up tonight, hasn't it? For Brisbane?
Robertson now. Neil.
They came in with 121.
Robertson's ball for a free. Gives it to Neil.
Robertson to Neil.
Neil short to 𝐤𝐿𝐴 𝐿𝐴. Player I love, of course. 2 minutes 20 to play.
Coleman with that easy kick of his, generating plenty of distance. Reinhart flew up over the top, knocked over the top by Young. Who's there for Richmond? Baker, quick kick.
William Baker with a quick kick. Chance now for Conor McKenna, the Irishman. Good smother there from Al Smith. Keeps it in. Shea Bolton over the top. Goes to Liam Baker. Out to Graham. Inboard to Bolton. Back to Graham. Back to Bolton. Bolton now on the shoe. Chance for Jack to do something, but he can't. Intercepted there from Andrews. Transfer to Taranto. Kick around the corner. Misses. Yeah, no worries there. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hopefully go well. Hopping out. Inside 50 chance. Again for Taranto. Gets the hands out now to 𝐓𝐡𝐞 Can he kick a beauty? No, he misses. Rack on the points now. The Tigers and the junk time. McKenna now out to Kitty Coleman. So a minute to play. Too good tonight, the Lions. Yeah, doing one tomorrow night, 𝐼𝐶𝐞. I'm obviously going to be away from home, so we'll be at a different venue, but still going to definitely do it. Bolt in the air. Tackles nice there on Darcy Fort. But yeah, pretty much from minute one, you could tell the Lions were up and about. Smacked the Tigers from minute one in the contested ball. Very good in the midfield. And just their forward half dominance again. It's just too good. Fletcher back to Ashcroft. Nice centering ball to Kitty Coleman. No, I'm not, mate. Not going to the game. Kitty Coleman now. Towards half forward. Dunner in the air, strong. Or can he go bang from 50? Oh, he's going to. Oh, here's a chance. Can he roll up the barrel? What a game from the Lions. Chrissy Fagan looks absolutely chuffed with the poker face. But just comprehensive from a professional side of Brisbane. Where are they on the ladder? What are they looking like now, the live ladder? They staying third, but look at that. They're going to be at least a game clear. Sitting in third place. In a good spot, 127.2%. So they've gained plenty of possession from this game. Big Joe, oh, that's a wobbler. Out in the full. What a game for Brisbane. 20 goals, 14, 134. 7 goals, 11, 53. Way too strong tonight, Brisbane. Post-buy, there's something wrong with teams and they weren't able to do anything tonight, the Tigers. Just got smacked in the midfield. This is where the Lions might. We'll have a look at the team stats before we end up the stream. Well, how about that? Plus 30 inside 50s for Brisbane. Just controlled the ball in the forward half so well. Plus 26 contest possessions. Plus 24 clearances. These are crazy numbers. 22-5 centre clearances. I mean, this is pretty much why they lost the game, the Tigers. Unable to generate much score when the ball with their ball movement. Lockie Neal, the star, 34-2. I'm giving him the 3 votes. McCluggage for 2. And then I like Kitty Coleman's game. Or maybe Big Joe. We'll go Big Joe for a Brownlow vote. Thought he was great. But just comprehensive win for Brisbane tonight. 10 intercept possessions for Bolter. So Bolter lost in Broad probably. They're sort of shining lights in this game, but they just couldn't get enough output from a few of their other players, really. So yeah, too good for the Lions getting a big win at home. So they're looking good now in the top 4, seem comfortable in there. But yeah, good result for them. Big win. How about that? That's a 79-point win. How about that? That's fucking crazy. What was the margin actually? Sorry. Sorry, 81-point margin. Got the margin mixed around. But yeah, there you go, fellas. Thanks very much for tuning in to another stream. Again, going to be streaming tomorrow night. Up on the coast, so yeah, sort of the setup will be quite different. Not like this. But, you know, obviously me commentary, me voice, and fucking everything will still be there. You know, just without all the 𝐓𝐡𝐞 graphics and everything. But yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow night, fellas. Should be a ripper. But yeah, too good for the Lions tonight. Tigers, maybe some questions to be asked, but post-bye, terrible game from them. But yeah, fellas, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Be heavily appreciated. And yeah, talk to you later. See you later, fellas.